Good morning, everybody, and welcome to South Suburban Bowls Club for the 2023 Bowls Queensland Champion of Champions. And what a great 6 days we've got lined up here. We've got some incredible games lined up. A magnificent day up here in Mackay. It's magnificent running green. Of course, this wonderful event couldn't be brought to you if it wasn't for the sheer generosity of these wonderful sponsors. And Mackay Regional Council do so much to attract sporting events to the Mackay region. We thank them very much. Henselite, Choice of Champions, Key Solutions Group, Bio Scraps Group, and of course South Suburban Bowls Club, as well as the Queensland Government. We thank those wonderful sponsors. And in co-commentary with me this morning is one of the hard-working members of the Queensland Match Committee, Jimmy C. Good morning, Jim.
Great to be here.
Mate, what a beautiful day we got here.
Pretty fantastic. We got a green that bends my heart, brings me back to the days when everybody had greens that ran 17 seconds. This green has got a fair bit of fire in it. So,
mate, for a club that really, Warren Mins is the basically de facto greenkeeper here, just look at the surface he's produced for this wonderful event, Jim. Is absolutely first class, isn't it?
Well, you being a greenkeeper would appreciate a fair bit of the work he's put in to get it to look like this.
Yes.
Don't happen. It's easy for a greenkeeper to get one running 13, but it's a lot harder to get one running 17.
Mate, he's done a great job, and looking forward to a great 6 day of bowls. And just for the viewers that aren't aware, the Queensland Champions, we have today and tomorrow we have the fours. On Monday and Tuesday we have the pairs, and on Wednesday and Thursday is the singles. So every grip catered for, Jim.
We know we've got the whole of BARGARA on board watching at the moment.
Well, mate, not only...
I have pre-warned them that there was a chance that Ashley's team would be playing on the live stream.
I was actually told by a very good member of BARGARA that if I didn't put you on board, there'd be a lot more viewing.
Yeah, well, that may be so.
Mate,
maybe so, Brian.
Great to have you on board, Jimmy, you know that. And, mate, the teams, yes, we have got...
Oh, well, we start with the Toowoomba side. North Toowoomba, which I always have it in my mind that that's Grundon country. But
yes.
We have Andrew Batterham, Mark Algate, Steve McNamee and Haydon Vogler. Now, we count Steve McNamee really as a Bundaberg player.
Do you?
Because we didn't chase him to Toowoomba till about 8 years ago.
Okay.
He comes from a greenkeeping family, and we'll talk more about that later.
Yes, certainly.
But then we move on, seeing as I'm completely unbiased in this situation as commentator.
You are? Is that right?
Our match committee is completely unbiased. And we say that the BARGARA team, Barry Hearn, Graeme Hutchinson, Kenny Fitzgerald and Ashley Powell. Well, I guess we had to import Kenny Fitzgerald from the Sunshine Coast about 5 or 6 years ago. And he was only a good player when he was at the Sunshine Coast. He's a great player since he's moved to BARGARA.
So obviously your coaching and advice is starting to pay off on him, Jim, you're trying to tell me.
Well, it must be advice because there's not much coaching involved. We've got coaches that actually do coach.
Do coach, have you, mate?
Most of my coaching's done somewhere in the vicinity of the bar.
Well, I noticed you last night. I
was doing
a lot of coaching last night, particularly with Ronnie Somerville, your illustrious chairman of the match. I noticed that the conversation was very much in depth.
He needs a bit of training.
You can tell, ladies and gentlemen, Ronnie's just in front of us here. So.
Fantastic game. They're just halfway through their trial ends.
Yes, they're just getting used to it. G'day, Jules. Great to have you on board, Jules. Go North Toowoomba. I had a funny feeling you'd be saying that. Even Michael Brindle. Michael, what are you doing out of bed this time of the morning? It's Saturday morning, mate. G'day, Hayden. Margie, how are you? Great to have you on board. And Carla. Carla's on her way down from Townsville. Just because she's representing the one zone up in... Townsville. Her and Carmen are representing.
Jules Johnson. I haven't seen Jules for a while.
Jules.
She must have been in hiding.
There she is. She says morning.
I must be going to the wrong places.
You must be, mate. Wonderful lady, mate, and loves her bowls, and it's always good to have Jules on board. And,
well, we've got a pretty good angle on our screens. because we've got a little bit of what's happening on the next door rinks in the men's games. The ladies are playing 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
And the men have a bye in section 1, which means there's only 3 games in the men. They're all visible on your screens. Pretty good matchups.
Oh, excellent matchups there, Jim, that's for sure.
The one that isn't on your screen is the Broadbeach 4s, which one would say are the favourites to win, but you know that favourites win a lot more races than they do bowls games.
Well, that's true, mate. You keep telling me this. That's why you keep backing favourites all the time.
Well, I wouldn't say all the time, but you normally, if you're backing in a race, you'd like to back the fastest one.
That's the one.
Not the one with the best name.
No.
You know yourself, when you were a sprinter.
Mate, a long time ago, but I was more a stayer than a sprinter, mate.
Okay. Well,
being a front row forward.
I was just imagining that.
Yes.
When I said
I was a sprinter when I was a young bloke. I actually run at the Sydney Cricket Ground.
Did you?
Yes. Ran away from the police 3 times. They never caught me once.
I was going to say
they never caught me once, mate.
I'm not allowed to say those sort of things to you, Brian.
All good, mate. Jill said she'll be back soon, so look forward to that. Mick Stumble says go BARGARA. Yeah, the Toowoomba ladies are here, Margie. And the Roma girls, and they're all here. So next door, we've got, you can see Payoba up against the Summit. And after that, we've got South Suburban versus Red Hill, which is Brisbane District, of course. So some interesting matchups there, that's for sure, Jim.
We've got 3 hours and 45 minutes to sort this out, and with a few dead ones, I'm going to say that the matches will go that long.
I reckon they will too, mate.
On this speed of green.
We were here pretty early this morning, as you understand, Jim, probably before you even woke up, no doubt. And there was a bit of dew around this morning, so Warren, of course, prepared the green, and I think you'll find that once this green dries out, round about 10:30, this afternoon it should be at its peak.
20 to 11, it's the time when it speeds up.
20 to 11.
I was told that by a state player about 40 years ago, and it's pretty close.
Okay.
We'll go with 10:30.
We'll go with 10:30, because I said no matter what you do to a green in the morning, they won't speed up to about, as exactly said, 10:30 is normally when they start releasing. They just sit back and look at you and go,
Find another 3 foot of grass and 4 or 5 foot of run.
Ever so true. So, of course, as Jimmy just alluded to there, ladies and gentlemen, it's 21 ends or a time-limited game. So, of course, they will start with the bell. And if you're looking for a timer, the 3 hours and 45 minutes is down the bottom-hand side of your screen.
Oh,
underneath South Suburban.
There it is.
So there's the time limit there. And what happens when they ring the bell? Robbie pushes the button.
Yeah, okay. Well, that'll just keep the umpires on their toes, won't it? If they go 10 minutes overtime, Robbie will be able to explain it to them.
Trust me, yes, we've had a few discrepancies at various events we've had.
Putting a bit of pressure on it.
There we go.
That little avenue of pleasure didn't exist at my last commentary of having the time clock in the corner.
It wasn't a time game then, my friend.
That was the final of the Golden Nugget. Yeah, that wasn't a time game.
No, it wasn't a time game, mate. An event like that, which is always run very, very well by Wayne Twirley down at Tweed, is fantastic. So it looks as though BARGARA's got the mat.
BARGARA's got the mat. Ashley's going to stand right in the middle of the camera.
Yep.
Robbie will be out to...
No, he's just lining up the kitty, mate. No, we don't go out now. This is a state event, mate.
You what?
We talk to him beforehand and we do not go out there, mate.
I'm sure...
No, we don't.
I'm sure Robbie will get off his seat if required.
Well, if he does, I'll always tell him to sit down. Okay, first bowl.
Barry Hearn's a little bit under.
Yep. G'day, Taylor. How are you this morning, mate? G'day, Pauline Rose. G'day, Sarah, watching from BARGARA. And Mary Ingham, of course. Mary loves her bowls, lives over in Fife in Scotland.
Johnny Walker, obviously cheering for Payoba.
Yeah, Johnny. Just a little bit through with that one. Grassline wasn't that bad.
A little bit through.
Mm.
such a kind commentator. Barry's taken a bit of grass this time.
Certainly has. Looking pretty good. Starting to work its way into the head now. Just going to pull up a tad short.
It's got a bit of draw in it.
Yeah, that's not bad for this time of the morning, mate. That's for sure.
I thought he'd taken a bit of grass, but he's going to have to take more than that.
Yep. Thanks, mate. Okay, Andrew, once again, I'll tell you what, got a bad correction here. Just going to pull up just a tad short, but it's not going to be too far away at all. That's a good correction there from his first one. First one probably about 6 foot through the head. So we've got Graeme.
Hutch. You only have to call him Hutchie.
Hutchie? Again, what is it with BARGARA blokes, mate? They all use bowling arms? Or?
We have probably more. He's close.
Very close. Just going to cut. Good attempt, though.
I think we have a bigger percentage of arm bowlers at BARGARA than anywhere. I counted in our social Thursday afternoon men's, we had 16 arm bowlers playing.
Is that right? Now, Mark, it doesn't want to hit this too hard, just going to miss it. Do you think it's probably the added responsibility they have that these people actually get to have a game with you every now and again, and you put them under that much pressure, their back goes on them?
No, it's the fact that they're playing on carpet, and we don't like people bouncing the bowls too much on the carpet. We have some very good arm bowler coaches. Deb Hanley, being one of our leading coaches, plays for Queensland in the arm bowlers.
In the arm bowlers, yes.
And she gives a bit of coaching to people that bounce the ball.
Okay, that's fair enough, mate. Don't have a problem with that at all.
When you have carpet greens, you've got to look after them.
Oh, ever so true, mate. Could not agree more. Another
like
good
it's nothing. Bowl there. Great shot here, just in behind.
That's a very good bowl there.
Well, we'd hardly call it in behind. We'd call that pretty close to
pretty
the
close to the kitty, mate. Mark Sutton, g'day, Mark. Terry Lee Merritt says, go BARGARA. Okay, so...
Sarah Roger, originally from Agnes Water.
Okay, lovely part of the world there, Sarah.
Kenny Fitz is somewhere. Oh, he's going to be a bit behind.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a pretty... Yeah, probably wanted to stay that side of the line, though, quite realistically, didn't he? Just looking the way that kitty set up with that bowl there, Jim.
We have a bit of air traffic around here. We have a few planes and now a helicopter.
Now we've got a chopper. Yes.
That's another bowl with grass.
It's going to finish. If he stays that side of the line, Steve, it's going to be a pretty good home. It's just going to stay that side. So, got to be careful what weight now the BARGARA team plays, because they're probably still only 2 down, but that kitty's set up where they hit it just a little bit too much weight.
Kenny's going across. Does he get a result while he's going across?
He's just going to sneak across the head, mate. Beautiful weighted bowl for what he was after there, though, Ken. Ken Fitzgerald.
First end, everybody's sort of looking for what they're doing, and the Toowoomba team's come up with 2 bombs. Yes. Macca's a little bit skinny this time, maybe short as well.
Besides that, it's a good bowl, though, mate.
Other than being short and skinny, you mean?
Yeah, it's a great bowl. Right.
I've got to learn this commentary game.
Mate, Steve can't do anything wrong in my eyes, mate. I walked in yesterday, he come out with stubby.
I saw that. I actually witnessed that and sort of suggested to him he was crawling. Seeing as you were working so hard watching...
mate, absolutely. Just making sure Robbie...
Watching Robbie do all the work.
I just got to make sure he puts everything in the right place, mate.
I got tired watching him.
It's under work experience, mate. If he works, it's an experience, mate, so I just got to supervise that.
Ashley's attempting to be at it because he's got no grass.
He needs a little bit more weight too, mate. For that line. Yeah, all good here, Mark, that's for sure. G'day, Corey Fuller. And John Clough says, watching go BARGARA. Now, there's a name anonymous with the Toowoomba region. Matt Grundy.
Well, you don't know whether that's...
He comes from Townsville, though.
Ashley hasn't got much to win here with this shot.
Matt, what happened there, mate, is that Concurry unfortunately had to pull out, mate. So that's from your zone, Matt. It's only in the fours where they've pulled out, though. It's I don't know, it was through illness or something, but something happened there, Matt. So there's a bye in the men's section in this.
Actually, we have a bye in each one of the disciplines, fours, pairs and singles. Caitlin Inch decided she'd play for New Zealand instead of playing in the event, one or the other.
Is that right, mate?
I mean,
I don't know.
It's not much of a choice, I guess, if you're going to represent your country.
Yeah, good bowl there from Haydon. Does it count?
2 or 3? 2.
I think Steve just put up the 2 fingers by the looks of that, mate.
Yep. And they're underway. They played 2 really close bowls. And first end, BARGARA couldn't match those 2 right on the kitty.
Yeah, it is a bit of a pity, mate. Sometimes, though, illness and family commitments sometimes override events, mate. So, as you're probably fully aware, being a bowler. G'day, Christine Platter. Watching from Toowoomba. But no, there's still some great teams here, Jim. When you go through them all, there's some fantastic teams.
Oh, it looks like Johnny Clough's out of bed too.
Yeah, Johnny Clough's up out of bed early, mate. All good. So got a good-looking starter here from Andrew. Just pulling up a bit short, but a perfect line on that. So something for Barry Hearn to beat. Zark's going to stick to his backhand also too, come around that front bowl. Just has to come around it.
That's a maybe. It's about the right track.
Yeah, very much so, mate. Perfect grass line on this one.
It's about the right track. Come the last roll.
Yeah, just run out a bit of legs there. Still a couple of feet short, that one. Yeah, probably around about 3 foot, I reckon.
It's nearly one blue line.
Yeah, well, just, yeah.
We can see those squares.
Yeah.
They don't look really square on our screen.
They're square, mate. So what a lovely correction here, though, from Andrew.
Picked it.
Oh, just missed the kitty. I thought he had that in the belly then.
That's why it's a little tricky guessing who's got shot. Those triangles on your screen are actually squares.
So we've got Barry just trying to sneak around beating this back bowl. He's not going to be too far away.
He's got to come a bit now.
Yeah. A good correction weight-wise. G'day, Michael. How are you, mate? Watching from Cannon Hill. Sorry, mate. Oh. Just, yeah, still a bit short with that one there, Mark. Looks like Graham's going to play forehand here, Jim.
Yep. Can't play down on the backhand side. He's taken a bit of grass.
Yeah, that last bowl of Mark's, I think, taken the backhand out of the equation.
Here it comes.
And he's played this very well. Very good home there.
It's probably 3 shots.
Well, still got plenty of room to draw there, really, haven't they?
Yeah.
Hey, Terry Heath says, play well, BARGARA. Love the comments coming in, so keep them coming. Okay, Mark, as he sent this, he's got a perfect track on it.
Nearly inside Hutchies.
Yeah, that's a great bowl. Beautiful correction.
We call that shot.
Yeah, I would, mate. I wouldn't even get a tape out for that one, mate. It's no use getting the knee dirty when you don't have to, Jim.
Fraction underneath. Hutchie, you need a little bit of action off that short bowl.
Has he got the weight to get that action, though? He's not going to be too far away.
A little bit of action off that one. Oh, nearly Hutch.
Well, it's another bowl in the head anyway. So
second shot.
Yeah, and it's a very good bowl because they've got quite a few seconds there by the looks of it.
See, all the Toowoomba supporters can see that I'm completely unbiased.
Of course they can, mate.
The way I was riding that bowl.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, Steve. I don't think he's going to pull back in time. Just going to sneak around the back, but...
Well, nothing behind till now.
Yep, so that's a pretty good bowl there, quite realistically.
Holding shot. Holding shot.
And best backward.
Might as well be behind.
Ever so true. Now, this is going to be awfully close to the shot bowl. If he's got enough weight, it should take it out of the head.
Got it, I think.
Yeah, great. Oh, he's got shot anyway, but if he set that bowl out, he probably would have had 3 or 4.
Can't really complain about being 3 inches away.
Yeah. Frank Ellicott. Good morning, Frankie. Yeah, Steve just pulling across the head with that one. Weight wasn't that bad. Needed a bit more grass.
See, we'll get back to Steve McNamee a bit later on because we do claim him as Bundaberg District.
Yes, heard that comment. Now, a little bit underdone grass line with this one here, though, Ken. Good morning, Peter.
That's when you say, was the first one a fluke?
Fluke.
The commentators wouldn't say anything.
No way in the world, mate. Peter watching from the summit. Yes, you can see the boys on the rink next door. So there you go.
Bit of a chat with the boys from the summit last night, talking about Lou Breen.
Ah, yes.
Lou's still kicking. Fantastic bloke and player.
Yep.
I was a state selector with Lou as the boss of the state selectors at the time. It's the wrong one to hit.
Yep. No damage.
Didn't make it count. Nearly made it count.
And John is watching from Foster. On you, John. Okay, see that.
I
I was talking to
Ashley's out there. He might draw a shot here.
Okay, Ashley Powell.
It's got the track. Just got to get it home the last foot.
Just going to run out of legs, mate. Perfect track on that one there by Ash.
Well, Hayden might be after this. He is after this. He's not far away.
Very close, mate. Is he going to drop under that? He has. He's got best backward.
He got it, I think.
Well, that should have gone back to his back bowl, which is Steve's.
It did. Jack high to that bowl. Oh, well.
Not too sure. I'd favour that. Definitely not the yellow. And he didn't follow through, so...
Ashley's drawing 2 down, I would imagine, and drawn it. Has he drawn it?
Oh, I think they're going to get the tape out on this one. That's the way Steve's looking. G'day, Dennis. How's Burnett today, mate?
It's 1.5
Yeah,
blue lines short.
Yeah. Lee Nelson watching from Woolaba.
Lee, eh?
One of your old stomping grounds there,
Lee, one of my, I bet not say drinking partners. We played a lot of games.
Yep.
Ashley dropped an inch short of drawing that, so it's 3-0.
Okay.
Busty.
Yep.
President Dennis.
President Dennis, that's correct.
I imagine he looked after you blokes when the triples was on a month ago.
Mate, we always...
6 weeks ago, maybe.
We always have a sensational time at Burnett Bowls Club, mate, between Dennis and Desi. Mate, wonderful little spot down there, not far from where you are.
Green very similar to this one.
Yep.
Similar pace to this
And
green.
we're looking forward to going to your club next month, Jim.
No, I suppose we're going to let you in.
Yeah, mate. Looking forward to that.
What's that, the 18th and 19th or something like that?
Something like that it is, somewhere around about that date. Should be a great event.
Yes.
So Barry with his first bowl. I tell you what, he's not too far away with this one though. He's got the kitty.
No, that's not Barry. That's
that's Andrew, I should say.
Yep.
Andrew, what a great bowl there from Andrew. Just trailed the kitty.
Now he's tucked that up.
He's tucked it over. We'll just get the...
Just where Robbie's going to wind that back a little bit. So we'll have a look.
A bit.
It's pretty ordinary viewing from the BARGARA crew when you throw it on the 6-foot line and trail it a metre towards the ditch and sit on top of it.
Yeah, it's a great bowl there by Andrew. Puts the pressure on the BARGARA crew first up. So what's his weight like with his second one though?
Won't be a shocker. It'll be a blocker.
Yep.
Oh, it's nearly here. It's not wasted.
It's still coming, that's for sure. So that's a good bowl. Yeah, mate. No, you're right, mate.
Baz didn't like this length.
Yeah, just pulling up a bit short again. Mm-hmm.
Yes, be very interesting when the state mixed pairs comes to BARGARA, because the local team from Burnett, being Keith Wally, who's just back from playing in winning the over 60s in Perth for Queensland, he's playing with Phoebe Russell. There's a bit of conjecture.
Young Phoebe, she's a very good young junior, if I remember correctly.
Well, I think she was 14 when they won the district event and the zone event.
Yep.
Hutchie needs to get off the good side of that.
Oh, just not quite. Nearly had second shot out of that, but I still favour that white bowl as second shot there, Jim.
So, yes, it's 2 shots. So I would think that Phoebe's probably 15 when this event goes round, and
Yep.
it'll be something for the viewers to watch how mature a player she is for her age.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I've been very fortunate enough to watch Phoebe play a few times, Jim, so I know exactly what you're saying. For very level head for a 15-year-old. Absolutely, yeah, a lot of talent that close.
She played outstanding in the zone games.
What a bowl. Oh,
That's what they brought Hutchie for.
That's a great bowl there from Hutchie. Played that brilliantly.
He's one of our hard-working people from BARGARA Bowls Club. He's always there, wrangling round the greens.
Doing some work.
Checking, shifting the pegs and all that sort of gear that he does every day. The smiling assassin is what he's known at.
Is that right, mate?
Because he's always smiling, whether he's winning or losing.
Yeah, is that going to stay up?
Nope.
No, not quite, just fell. So, good weight for what Steve was after, but he's really got to come through that port there, as you can see, between the 2 blue bowls he classify it as.
Well, I wonder if the one up the middle of the green's annoying them.
Yeah, I'd say it would be, mate. This one here's looking pretty handy, though.
It looks a bit ditch-wise.
It's going to end up dropping, though. It stayed up would have been ideal.
I'd be happy to take one, get on the board up to the first 2 ends.
Right, Steve.
Still under.
Yep.
Oh, he's not much under. Geez, I went off. He got it clean.
What a bowl. That is an incredible bowl.
His old man will be happy with that.
Oh, mate. That's a fantastic bowl there.
I reckon his old man Bob McNamee will be watching.
Yeah. Great bowl there by Steve. I'll tell you what, mate, I thought he's caught up in that stuff front too, but just had ideal weight just to reach it though, didn't he?
I went for the commentator's curse and went off a bit early.
Well, it's easy to do, mate. Trust me.
Kenny's trying to stop.
What a great reply. What a bowl. That'd be pretty close to shot, you know.
Ashley's not going to tell us.
He reckons a measure. Very, very close though. What a great bowl that was.
Look at it. It's nice to look at on the screen there, isn't it?
Oh, mate, it's sitting right on the edge. Shows you how great the edges are here at South Suburban. That's a good edge, mate. Greenkeepers normally pride their work on how good their edges are, and that's something I think Warren can be very proud of. That's pretty close.
Depends how many barefoot bowlers you have sitting with their feet on the edge of the green there.
You have a reply.
I have a reply. Yes, Jim, I'm watching.
On you, Bob. Hayden, just a little bit wide with that one there. Had ideal weight just to stick that bowl in the head, though.
Well, he couldn't be short of it.
No. Gave it every opportunity. Now this should be way too tight.
Stayed up on the edge.
Ideal weight though, really, Jim, wasn't it?
No, it fell in.
It
stopped
fell.
on the edge for a while.
Oh, then fell, yeah. Okay, Haydon. Looking just to sit this bowl. So Steve showing some interest in it.
I was going to say skinny, but after the last comment I had on now we'll get out the measure. Oh no, Ashley's got one to play.
Ashley's still got another one to play here, mate. Which he's not going to play. So he must favour himself then if that's the case.
Well, he can hardly go calling an umpire.
Which is fair enough too. Geez, that was a great bowl by Steve though. But what a reply.
Kenny, they called the umpire, then they're going to try and measure. I don't think that's how it happens.
No, I don't think so, mate. I think once you call the umpire, mate, you go and sit down.
And here they come.
Yep. Yep. And I tell you what, the umpires, they're absolutely unsung heroes of our great game, really. Jim, the amount of time that they give our game with very little reward is...
I think they probably should have a set of calipers with them. But they've just got a box measure.
Yes, could be interesting. But they really do a great job. Yeah, that's the thing, though. When they called out, no one told them what it was.
Here comes the Wandai Wonder number 2 arriving at the top.
Yes, notice that. It's going to be a pretty tight measure, this one here.
You're going to do it with a box measure. Well, while they're measuring, I'll get back to Bob McNamee, you see,
Yeah, Bob.
talking greenkeepers.
Yep.
He was the apprentice greenkeeper in 1966 when the World Bowls was played in Sydney.
In Sydney?
I
can't remember what club it was there. Maybe Bob might be able to...
I asked him before, I think. But he did tell me.
Yep.
And the New South Wales club.
Yep.
Anyway, we transgress from that and say Bert Palm from BARGARA won the World Pairs that first ever World Pairs.
Pairs, yep.
And Australia never won another one for 30 years. They win it quite regularly now.
Yes.
But we went into the 90s without winning another world title from 66.
From 66 onwards.
1-2 Ashley.
1-2 Ashley, mate. So what a great bowl that was. I mean, it was a magnificent bowl there from Steve to get through that pack to get to the shot bowl.
Yes.
Or, to get the kitty clean as a whistle. And when that was played, you wouldn't think anyone could beat it, could you? You know what I mean?
And Kenny will be able to watch that in the replay a couple of 100 times.
Yes, no doubt. We'll get our numbers up.
Baz needs a bit of grass on that side. Good weight.
Yeah, perfect weight.
Well, not that far away.
Yep.
We won't be giving that one up. We haven't had any comments on this one since Sarah. On my side, I think.
Getting plenty through.
Barb Hippersley.
Yeah, good looking bowl here from Andrew. Again, not far away.
Just a fraction of grass, Baz.
Yeah.
We need a little bit more whooshka than that.
Yep.
Just looking across in the ladies' games, there's a couple of stick players, arm players, we would say.
Yeah, what a great correction there from Andrew. Was kind enough too not to get chalk.
I guess that's why he's in the state finals of the Champion of Champions, by being able to bowl close to the kitty.
There you go. Bob's answered that. New South Wales Leagues Club. Thank you very much for that, Bob. I couldn't remember where it was.
All you greenkeepers stick together. Oh, there's Hutchie again.
Well, if he's a greenkeeper, mate, he must be a great bloke and a hard worker.
Well, strangely enough, that is correct.
There you go.
So you got to get one right occasionally.
Mate, you just can't, just don't understand, Jimmy, you bowlers.
See, Bobby's wife sort of has it's a bit dangerous.
Just going to miss.
Bobby's wife, we have a bit of confusion at BARGARA because we have two wives called Bubbles.
Called OK.
And Collie Watt's wife and Bob's wife. And it's a bit confusing when there's two Bubbles around the place.
Yep.
Hutchie was having a little bit of a arrive at that.
Having a bit of a look at that, wasn't he?
Well,
notice a bit of...
it wouldn't be much good being short and wide.
No.
Somewhere near the right grass here.
Yeah, very close to it, mate. What a great bowl. Oh, dear, what a target, though. What a target.
Well...
So just trying to play arriving weight. Steve, there you go, Belly. I reckon, mate, just looking at it, I'd say it was, well, I was going to get a result here.
Oh, nearly got shot out of it.
Got shot out of that, got the edge of that bowl. Mate, I reckon at the moment be running a very comfortable, probably 15 and a half.
Yeah.
That's considering, a bit of a heavy dew this morning, so I reckon this afternoon I'll be running around about 16 and a half to 17. Because not looking at it yesterday afternoon when the players turned up, Belly, to have a roll-up on it, mate, it was absolutely magnificent. So the old New South Wales club at Brighton, yeah, remember that club too, Bob, that's a fair while ago now. Okay, so we've got Ken on the mat at the moment, sticking to his backhand. I'll tell you what, if he could probably get a good result from this, but I think he's just going to be a little bit wide.
He's going to get somewhere
inside
near
edge. Not a bad head they got building up there, Jim.
Well,
right, Steve might play a positional bowl here. Do you think?
Well, he can't afford to touch the kitty.
No. See Pistol's better half coming round, taking photographs of you, Jimmy.
I think she was taking a photo of you, in fact.
And there you go. That's how unlucky Steve was. He just got a little straightener off that and actually just pushed the kitty over to the BARGARA bowl.
Well, Toowoomba's got 3 bowls within 4 inches.
And they're one down. Talking about bowls, we've got David Bowles. G'day, Bowlesy. How are you, mate?
Barry Hearn will claim that he drew that right next to the jack,
well, it was
where it's been hit over 2 or 3 times to get it there.
I actually would be saying to Barry how he hates how he has to wait bowls.
Had to put him in the right place to
get them there. So he's a thinker.
How do you spell that?
Thinker. So, as you said, there's 3 bowls there from the...
we'll see what Haydon can do to that little head there with 5 bowls within a bowl.
If I was him, I'd be staying well and truly away from it at this stage. I'd be letting...
Ashley's only got the jack high, but it may be where it goes.
I'll be letting Haydon do the damage there. Depends what bowl he hits, really, Jim, to know if that bowl will go out of the head, though.
Well,
I mean, Steve's got another very good bowl there with that yellow bowl just behind the kitty.
Have a look in the top corner there. I mean to say, anything can happen depending on which bowl it hits.
That's correct.
It hits Kenny's bowl on the back end. It's going to go out jack high to where Ashley is.
Where Ashley is, yes.
And Hutchie's got one around the corner on the blue line there just behind Ashley's. And just above the 3 hours 13.
Well done, Jason. Good call there, mate. G'day, Shane Greentree.
Bob McNamee, who do you want to win?
Yeah, good call there, Jason.
Now that's another Bob McNamee. We wait till we see what happens here. This is a great shot. What happens?
What a bowl. That's an incredible bowl. That's played with magnificent weight, wasn't it?
3 shots.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's 3 shots.
I would have to be. He's playing into him. Yeah, it's not a bad call there.
That's a really good result.
He played that beautiful. He played it with such good weight. That's where he got the result from, didn't he?
Yep. Ashley's on the attack, and he's not that far away from something.
You're going to get something here, mate.
He might just get a tickle and stay 3 down.
Well, he's taken one out.
It was a good bowl.
Yep.
We'll finish up my last shot for Bob McNamee. Bob McNamee holds a record that you don't have.
What's that, mate?
He won the district pairs with his grandson.
Oh, what a wonderful achievement.
Now, Steve's son
Yes.
and grandfather won the district pairs for Bundaberg.
Yep.
Which is quite a mean feat in itself, seeing as we have quite a range of very good players in Bundaberg.
Absolutely, mate.
And of course they were playing on the Elliot Heads green where it was running 17 or 18 when Steve was the greenkeeper there.
Yeah, magnificent greens Steve had, yes.
And Bob and grandson won the district pairs. I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah, there you go. That's a wonderful achievement.
I don't know that anybody else has ever won a district pairs with their grandson.
And Sarah Rogers is watching from Melbourne. And Wayne's watching from Woombai. Morning, Wayne. Geez, that was a great bowl there by Haydon. He just played that with absolutely magnificent control.
Wayne Netter.
Yep.
One of our tours to New Zealand, Wayne was on.
Was he?
The Mooloolaba and Sunshine Coast. Probably been there quite a few times, but he went on the one that I was on.
Aha.
Which sort of was a pretty fantastic sort of a tour.
Now, was that a bowls tour or
Yes,
or a punting tour?
No, it was a bowls tour.
A great start here from Andrew. Once again, he got the kitty. Gee whiz. Now, last time he did this, they went 1 down.
Yeah, but that's how you like to start. Throw the kitty long and touch the kitty into the 6 foot line.
Couldn't agree
First
more.
bowl.
Couldn't agree more, mate.
His team can't get a better start than that.
Tell you what, it's not going to be a bad reply. It's going to sneak around the
It's
back.
got to dig its toes in soon. Or it's going to... Oh, it hung up. It hasn't got much room between that and the ditch.
No. Tell you what, he's got this very well pointed once again. Has he got the weight though?
It's a bit under on the grass.
Yeah. It's going to stay up. It's handy. Probably needed a little bit more towards the centre line though. Vicky Powell says, go BARGARA.
Well, we've got a fair idea who Vicky's cheering for.
Yeah, got a fair idea, that one, mate. And Wayne, second, they reckon you blokes come second in that, mate.
Oh, we had a few teams in it.
Yep.
There was 144s in the fours event over 6 clubs in New Zealand. Some of those things that Robbie played in.
Yep. Oh, that New Zealand type of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We had 2 touring teams and one of them ran second, so...
Not a bad effort.
With 100 and something over 6 clubs.
Yeah.
We count that like a win.
It would have to be a win. But the third thing about that, though, is when you go over there and win something, they pay you in New Zealand money.
It's close enough for one in those days.
Yeah.
That's 6 years ago.
Been there plenty of times, mate. It just reminds me of Monopoly, though. I was just pulling up a bit short with that one, Graeme. So So mark on the mat again. Not a bad weighted bowl. Just needs a little bit more grasp with this one. Well, he's definitely taken a bit more grasp by the looks of that there. Comes down to his weight now as it starts working the head.
Is he going to arrive? If he does, he's
on
on
it.
Is. He's on it.
A little
he's
trail.
passed.
Little trail there would have been absolutely ideal, but it's a counter. It's fancy North Toowoomba at very early stages, but I favour them for 4 on this end, so at this stage, but I don't think shot bowl has actually been played as yet. It's just going to pull across the head with this one here once again.
He's just a fraction short of grass.
Geez, he had ideal weight on that too, didn't he? Absolutely ideal. Might cut out the back one there, I'm assuming, so might only just be holding 3 shots there at the moment, the North Toowoomba lead combination.
James Johnson wants to know where Bruce is. Did Brian give him the day off? I guess he has.
Yeah, no,
I don't know the answer to that because Brian doesn't give anybody a day off.
Bruce is staying down on the Gold Coast, James. He is well though. He's playing bowls today, in actual fact, mate. And of course, as we all know, Bruce has only had 1 loss in the last 18 months.
He's only played 1.
No, he's played 2.
Okay. We need a bowl out of Kenny Fitzgerald here. He's got to run into something.
He's found the gap, mate. They've got the 2 best backwards there now.
It's not the best backward that BARGARA needs. It's one a little closer to the jack.
Yep, right, Steve.
Green looks great. Credit to the greenkeeper, says Paul Toombul.
You did right there, Paul. Oh, he doesn't want too much of this.
Doesn't want jack. Whew.
No.
Well, we're probably not going to say that doesn't count.
Yep.
Kenny's somewhere.
Yeah, it's very close, this one, mate.
Needs a bit of bowl.
Be good enough for...
Oh, that's a big difference.
That's a very big difference. So...
close enough to shot. Ashley might tell us. No, he's going to keep it a secret.
Secret, yes.
All good skippers won't let out any info.
No.
Look out, the boss is coming.
Mr. Palmer. So, Haydon on the mat at the moment. Be looking for a little trail by the looks of things.
He's under.
Yeah.
Couple of Pyalba supporters rolling in now.
A couple of Pyalba, yep, it's turning up.
They got the jerseys on.
Yep.
Ashley's got a bit of grass, but not quite here, I don't think.
Don't think he's quite got the weight, mate.
He will say that he's considering his holding shot by dropping that one short. I don't think that's going to make a difference.
No, just going to cut across the head with this one. Wants to stay, stayed off that one there, Haydon. Yep. Just,
don't be skinny.
Yep. Wendy.
Shots are pretty hard to come by in this game.
I'll tell you what, he's got a perfect grass line on this.
He's under. His
weight's looking pretty good.
He doesn't want to hit the jack. Beautiful for 3 down.
That's unlucky. Well, I don't think it'd be 3 down, but... Oh.
Could be 4. No, I'll be right.
Yep.
Ashley, take some grass when you've got that one in the bag. They're hard to come by. Wendy Fitzgerald. At least I know who Wendy's cheering for.
Yep.
What are we deciding? That one?
No.
Just 2.
2. So, Ken McDonald's, there's a variety of colours out there. You're dead right there, Ken. There's a great variety of colours. Looks like an M&M pack, really.
We'll just see if he can touch this kitty off the 6-foot line like he's done 3 times out of 5 ends.
He has, hasn't he?
Or is he going to throw it in the ditch? So he can repeat travelling the other direction.
See a great bowl there from Ray Kurtz there. Just had to trail it, but he ended up getting second shot. So said the local forwards combination won the zone here, Jimmy.
He doesn't want this one back.
He's played this brilliantly, hasn't he? That's a great first up bowl. Yeah, there's not much wind out there at all, mate. I think we might have to turn this fan on here in a minute, mate, I reckon.
What's that little thermometer you have here that's always 10
it's
over?
It's not here. I don't know where it is.
It'd be showing 50 today.
We'll be Warren down here. G'day, Warren. Look, he's teasing me. He says, watching from Bundy Rum territory. You're teasing me there, Warren. Going to be up there soon, mate. We're going to BARGARA.
Warren will probably sneak down from Burnett.
Yeah, no, mate, that's been in the cool. Wait till it starts.
It's been in the freezer, saying it's 24.
Yeah, I think it's a bit warm. That. What another great bowl here from Andrew. Gee whiz, is it going to pull up? Of course it is. That's a great bowl there.
Hang on at the back.
One on there and one behind. Can't ask better than that.
Baz has got a bit of grass. First one didn't come out of the stick very well. This one's much better. Not that much better, we'll say.
Good morning, Derek from South Oz. And g'day, Travis Gibbs. How are you? Up the bushies. Good on you, mate. Yeah, pulling up a bit short with that one there once again, Barry. At first time, it's pretty much full length though, Jim, isn't it?
Yep.
Good tactic.
We have Wendy Jamison on board. Better 3/4. I was going to say half, but better 3/4 of Neville Jamison.
G'day.
And reminded me that the Woodgate tournament's on today.
Yes, it is. G'day, Wendy. How are you? Tell Troy, yes, thanks. 3 cups of coffee. He's not too far away. We're only just up the road. Up in beautiful Mackay.
Here comes Hutch with us out.
Not going to be too far away, mate. A great bowl.
This digs in now.
Great bowl there.
Shot, Hutch.
Yep, that'll be shot.
Close enough to shot.
Right, Mark, that's the bowl he's got to beat.
Pretty close to a measure anyway.
Yep.
Graham Kimball.
Yep.
Sunshine Coast boys are really lining up now.
Yep. Hey, Graham.
We get a little bit of angle, we see some deliveries going across there on the other games as well.
No, believe it or not, Wayne, it's mate, it's actually on Optus, but we use cable, and mate, the speeds here this morning when Robbie tested it were absolutely unbelievable. So it must be a very strong region, I'd say, for NBN, I'm assuming, Wayne.
I don't know the answer to that, but we're different places that you guys stream from.
Yep.
Gets a little bit of in and out at different times.
Well, that's why we've got Starlink, mate. When we go to those places, we hook up our Starlink and we normally don't have much of a problem.
Okay.
But every now and again you do, where there's a tower down or they're working on it or something or other, sometimes. But normally when we go to Starlink, go straight to satellite, and that's why we don't have much trouble.
Kenny's got some grass,
But
just rolls over for a toucher.
Not going to be too far away.
Another roll for a toucher, make 2 shots.
But Robbie does a test every morning, Jim, to see how we're travelling.
I imagine he does all that sort of stuff.
Yep. Under my supervision and Brucey's supervision, of course.
Now you're really stretching the imagination.
Mate, someone believes me up there, though. I'm sure they do. Surely someone believes me. Everyone does that for Robbie.
I'm not sure everyone.
Pam, I got no idea why you're just cutting in and out. We've just been told how good it is. So maybe your end, I think, Pam.
Kenny's got some grass again.
Definitely not this end here. He's got a
little scratch off Hutchie's bowl to be good.
No,
he didn't quite arrive.
Just didn't quite have the weight there, mate. He had good line on what he was after.
We're going to say 2 shots, but it would have to be 1.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the back one probably makes 2. What's your idea of that second shot, Brian?
Mate, I'd put it down to a good measure at the moment for second shot between the red bowl and the blue one. If anything, looking at it just from here, and Robbie does this to us all the time, he tries to trick us. And sometime or other, every now and again it works. Like every time he does it.
This might fix everything up, but close.
This is going to change
just about
completely.
Got the jack. Just about on the jack.
Geez, that's a great weighted bowl there from Haydon.
Again.
Yeah, absolutely. Always been a very steady player, though, in my opinion. A very underrated player, I've always thought, Haydon Vogler. He just goes about his business.
He was top of the juniors.
Yes, he was.
Don't know whether he won a junior title, but he would have been in some finals, I'm sure.
Oh, mate, he's got talent written all over his forehead, in my opinion. I think he's very underrated.
Well, we go back to Ipswich days. I asked whether he was related to Chucky Vogler, and we call Chucky Vogler Chucky's son, Mark, now from President at Paradise Point.
Not president anymore, mate.
Isn't he?
No. Clint Clark's the president down there, but Chucky's still heavily involved with the club, and he's just come back from a whirlwind holiday. And the best thing about Chucky is his lovely wife Karen's just taken up bowl, so they actually do have a good bowler in the family again now, so it's good to see. Good bloke, old Chucky, mate. Just the one by the look of it.
It's only one. Mark's father, Chucky. Taught. One of his failures was he taught Greg Brown how to play bowls.
Is that right, Brownie, eh?
Different winter carnivals I played with Brownie and stayed with Margaret and Chook.
Yep.
And
great bloke, mate.
Brownie used to try and outdrink Margaret, which was a waste of time for Brownie.
Yep.
But he did fit in the wheelbarrow out of the greenkeeper's shed when we had to take him home 2 blocks. We had to bring the wheelbarrow back next morning before the next game of Winter Carnival. But you don't tell stories like that on...
No, that's just between you and me, that one, mate. Yeah, he goes all right, James, doesn't he? He does a good job. Quite enjoyable to do these things, but it's great to have Jimmy here today, as we're going to have guest commentators all week.
He's got that jack again.
Got one of Mackay's best coming in for the next game in Carly Burns, one of the local bowlers up here. We've got a ladies' game coming up next. Should be a cracker.
How many jacks has he not trailed off the 6-foot line?
No, he's trailed it just about every one, all but one, I think. Jim, going by memory, but then again...
This is 4 times, and he's got it... I think he's got it every end.
He probably has got it every end. But then again, I said no point asking me, because it was more than 5 minutes ago.
Watching from Laguna Beach, California. Mary. She'd be California girls.
G'day, Mary. How are you? So you had a wonderful US Open over there. It's great to see. Followed it on Facebook. Good to see Ian doing well over there, and of course Lorna Smith had a real good run over there also. So great to see being a success. How's Charles going over there too? Look at this. Nick Gosley's got security coming in here now. Security galore. Tell you what, Mark, as you around this bowl, he's not going to be too far away. That's a great bowl there from Mark. Played it beautifully.
Yeah, they're serving it up to the BARGARA team at 8-1. Everything's gone their way.
Yep.
And goes their way because they're playing so well.
Yeah, no, they are, aren't they? They're really putting the pressure on this BARGARA combination. Tell you what, he's just going to cut.
Hutchie needs a little help.
Yeah, just going to get the edge of it, mate. Ooh. That's a very good attempt, though, wasn't it?
He was after it.
Yeah, Derek, he's got plenty of lollies, mate. Don't you worry about that. He hasn't got any Jaffas this weekend, though, mate.
Jaffa's something to do with an Aucklander, isn't it?
Yeah, he comes from the deep south, though, mate. Dunedin.
Another good shot here.
Yeah,
just in good. Behind by a couple of feet.
Yeah, that's two good bowls there, mate. Two good bowls by Mark.
Ashley's calling him to attack up underneath that bowl.
Yep.
Haven't got a lot going for us if we don't get it, Hutch.
Well, he need a bit more weight than that, I reckon, Jim.
I think he had draw in his mind.
Yep.
Oh, well, I suppose he arrived. He wasn't short.
No, it was a good attempt. Okay, Steve, looking just a dead draw at cold.
Well, that's where they come from, that sort of grass. So he makes another shot here. Well, maybe not. Might go
just
past.
Kept running.
It's a bit quicker than I imagined.
Yep.
Hello, Ashley's called him to play the other hand, and he called Hutchie on.
Yeah. Again, just hasn't really got the weight for the shot that they're calling.
Oh, well, he's asking to draw something, seeing as they're 3 down, if not 4. Jeff Davis, greetings from Warwick.
Hey, Jeff. Lovely part of the world out there, mate.
Steve McNamee comes another foot, he's in the count.
Oh, mate, that's got to be in the count. Well, yes.
Bit of stick on you, Kenny. You've got to draw a second shot.
Out Southern Downs, mate, Warwick.
He's got some grass, that's the first part of it.
You'd be interested in the summit. What a great bowl here.
Drawing second shot was his job.
Is he under for shot?
Drawing second shot was his job. Did a fantastic shot.
That is a great bowl.
(8-1), couldn't afford to lose 3 or 4.
Jeff, how's my old mate going out there, Yowie? Cameron Wilson.
Yowie.
Yeah, great bloke.
He's been spotted a few times. I think they've got photos of him.
Have they? Okay, well...
Roaming the bush.
We'd be roaming the bush out there, mate. He'd be no doubt looking for rum cans, knowing Yowie. Yeah, great bloke. Again, I don't think Haydon, not again, but Haydon, I just don't think he's got the grass line, but just not the weight to reach there, down there.
Yes, they haven't got much going for them. Those 3 bowls behind the jack are all against, and they've got second shot.
Yep.
So we're trying to draw within 8 or 9 inches on the backhand.
Trying to get it for you now, Mr. Walker, but there's people standing in front of the board.
I don't know that they've done the board. I was looking before. It's 9-4 on the rink across.
Yeah, that's on Brisbane versus, Red Hill versus South Suburban. Mark Armstrong, move out of the way. Now I've got all the Summit boys in front of me. I've got the Summit standing in front of the scoreboard down there.
Ashley's safe this time.
Yes.
Think he's safe.
Nick's up 10-1, John. Yeah, looks like 10 from here anyway.
10-1, 6 ends.
6 ends. There you go, Mr. Walker.
Yeah, we're doing well. Off to the summit today for pairs comp, as is Jeff Davis. Cheers.
Okay, mate. Thanks for that, Jeff. Yeah, it is a top day, Evan. How are you, mate? Good. Yeah, give Yowie my best wishes, mate, please. Just say Brian said to say g'day. It's all right. I tell you what, he's done this again. No, it's just going to pull up a bit short this time. Gee whiz, he didn't do it this time.
But he's coming this way. He's going the other way. He's touched the kitty first bowl every time.
Yep. Okay, Barry on the mat at the moment, just trying to draw around this.
Baz is up this time.
Yeah,
he's left a few short beforehand. He's just about up.
He's still pulled up short though, there, Jim.
Wrong again, cursed him. It's a blue line short.
Yep.
You can see how wide those squares are.
Yeah. Okay, he's forced Andrew to change hands here too, Jim. So normally when they change hands, they normally nail it as a rule, mate. So there you go. Now that Robbie's got the thermometer out, mate, it's just a very pleasant 31.4 degrees here now.
Yes. He must have that in his cooler bag when it said 24.
I reckon he did. I reckon he must have.
Going underneath, Baz. How far underneath?
Yep.
Not very far underneath. Good bowl. I don't suppose we announced before the game, as should have been done, that we're playing the winners, playing in the next game in the bye area.
Yes. Yes, that's correct. Just running through with that one there, Mark.
With all the presentations and speeches and whatever, we missed that little announcement, but sure that would be rectified.
Yep.
I can't see Hutchie smiling after that one. The smiling assassin mightn't be smiling after that one.
You think so?
We'll see what happens here.
West Toowoomba Bowls Club on board.
It's across the head.
Teresa Thomas says, yeah, just crossing the head with that one. Oh, no, not quite. Teresa Thomas says, good luck, bushies.
It's a bit better pointed, Hutch.
Is he inside this? Little inside edge? Oh, he hopped it.
He wasn't quite up.
Yep, needed the edge of it. Okay, Steve. What a beautiful grass line on this. Is he just going to drop under this? Think he is. Oh, gee whiz, that's eased the pain. It's a good bowl there from Steve. Just the one down now by the looks of it.
Looking a bit at the Red Hill South Suburban Locals. There's a bit Red Hill's way by the look of that scoreboard at 4:10 to Red Hill.
It looks like, yep, that's correct. I'll tell you what, is he going to sit in front of Steve's bowl? Not quite, just cutting underneath it.
We've only got one bowl behind out of the 9. heading the right way.
Yeah, not going to be too far away, mate. Just a little bit, lacking a little bit of weight, that's all. Beautiful grass line on that Steve had. Absolutely beautiful. It's sitting right on the line. So we see Ken. So again, looking for trying to find about 3 foot of weight. Needs a friend at this bowl.
Just needs a bit more run.
Yeah, not going to quite make it. Just a beautiful weighted bowl on that one there. Wendy, what's she telling us? That it's 10-1, Wendy. She's trying to tell us that Troy's on his way?
He'll have to deliver mine on his way through to Mackay.
I know Wendy. Wendy, I think, would be at Woodgate this weekend.
Yep.
With Nev?
Neville will be at Woodgate.
Yeah.
So I think Wendy is too.
Well, Wendy would no doubt be caddying for him.
Hayden's somewhere here.
Well, any movement even on Steve's bowl is going to be beneficial.
Gets the gap, he gets the jack.
Oh, look at that for a bowl. Once again, that's a good skips bowl. Conversion rate's pretty high, isn't it?
Well, they've converted nearly every end.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, just cutting across the head there. Had good weight on that one there. Ash?
I suppose we should give Steve McNamee a bit of a rap. I left out a little bit of his history when him and Jason Andrew Arthur won the Australian pairs. They won the Champion of Champions.
Yep.
At Broadbeach, beating Nugget at Broadbeach, which doesn't happen very often, and they went on to win the Australian title down in Victoria.
Yeah, great effort. Great effort. Oh, just got that on the wrong side, unfortunately.
Close, Ashley.
Yep.
Makes 11-1.
Yep. One thing I must say, though, Jim, just looking around the crowd and everything, I reckon the person that's got the easiest job in the world here is Nick Gosley's girlfriend.
Why is that?
Well, he just goes in and gets him bottles of water and Powerade. And, yeah, and I know Nick doesn't really drink much Powerade, but gee whiz, she's got an easy job, I reckon.
I think she'd bring a couple of schooners this way, wouldn't you?
Look at the head, that was a definite no.
Good try, but.
Yeah, good try. So, good roll there. So they picked up another couple. Great to see our old friend Jimmy Dalrymple here. Yeah, mate. See you, Jimmy. So it looks like we're going out to pretty much full length once again.
Well, see if we can hit the kitty 5 times in a row going that way.
Yeah, he's hit it 4 out of 4.
4 out of 4.
This must be his favourite way, mate.
He hasn't given up on this one yet either.
It's going to be a bit wide, mate.
Gone a bit wide. Might be in the ditch.
Might be a bit long. Yep.
Chunk.
She's gone ski.
I think we might have cursed him, have we?
I think we have, mate. Commentator's curse. Michael Brindle out of bed very early for a Saturday morning, I see. This one here's got a bit of run on it too, just quietly. This green's starting to release now, Jim. There you go, 10 to 10.
It's a bit early.
Bit early, but it's just starting to release a little bit. Good morning, Roy Campbell. How are you, Roy? A little bit of caution in this bowl here from...
Didn't want to put 2 in the ditch.
From Andrew.
Yeah, it's somewhere. It's a blue line short. A little bit of sunshine coming in over this side. Just warming up my black pants.
Good to hear, mate. Good to hear. Robbie should probably normally puts a bit more water on the rocks in behind us very shortly. Just a very pleasant 32.3 degrees here.
It's about 53 on my right leg.
Dear, we'll have you down your playing weight before you know it, son.
Roy Campbell from Jandowie.
Yep. Roy does a great job out there for the Condamine district. Been their manager for their district side for years, and also their local councillor who comes to council meetings.
Does he?
Does a fantastic job. A great bloke with it too. Uncle Roy.
I only see him as the manager of the district sides.
Yep. Yes.
And then we have Kathy Egan. Go the North Boys. Michelle Mears.
G'day, Michelle. Everyone's very well. Talking to Mitchie this morning. They got a bye first up, as you're probably aware, Michelle, but they'll be on later on. But the next game, we've got next one, we've got Janet Healy playing the local Mackay South Suburban team, if I remember correctly.
No, they're playing
Tansy, that's right.
Di
Yes.
Reed.
Yep. Yeah, it is too.
Amy Ballett.
Yeah, well, Amy's been around for a few years. Di Reed too. I think her mother played for Australia, if I remember correctly.
That's it. We were trying to think of a name
Yep.
last night.
Yep.
Someone will come up with that one.
So, and of course, Janet Healy is from Group 3 versus Group 5. Sorry, Group 4, I should say, versus Group 5. Or zones, as we call them, as I call them. So, should be a crack of a game, that one also, mate.
Same thing.
Yeah, same thing.
Under that one,
Got
Jack.
Kenny. Great bowl.
Makes a bit of difference, Kenny.
Yep, 2 shots.
Got to get something
2
to
very
happen.
good bowls. Denise Murray. Manice Murray. Manice Murray was her mother's name, who played for Australia.
Announce that the winners play next game, which would be to tell McNamee Haydon.
Okay, I tell you what, Steve, has he got the weight? Oh, what a great attempt. He's given his skip something to play to anyway.
He's wriggled in there for another third shot.
Yep.
We're going to have to change hands and come between those two white bowls.
Mm. Good morning, Angela.
Good thinking, Kenny. That'll stop him running down the middle there.
Hey, just block that, mate. There's a few options there for Haydon, though, really. I'd be looking on the backhand.
Well,
Under Steve's bowl, only needs a couple of rolls.
I was thinking of coming through between those two short ones, but Kenny Fitzgerald's bowl's a toucher, of course.
Yep.
Gets it on the edge and picks the other one off. Could leave the jack there for 3 shots. We'll see what Haydon's decided to do. Play the yellow bowl is the safer option, being up 11-1, which he's doing.
Oh, and that's made it harder. It's the first time, really, I don't think he's converted, mate. He's played some very telling bowls. I like option B now, Jim.
You're going to come down the middle now?
Yeah, more weight.
Or you could play the half weight between those two bowls.
2 bowls, yeah. Ever so true, you get the same result. I don't think this is going to hurt anyone.
Steve giving him a bit of helpful guidance there.
Yep.
that he'd still be playing the yellow bowl first.
Okay, see what he plays, mate. See what weight he plays, Jim's going to be the interesting part.
He played it down the middle. Close to getting them both.
Well,
you say he's converted a lot of heads.
Well, he's just converted another one, mate. See, because at the end of his end, like, I mean, that's sheer luck, we all know that, but at the end of his end, they don't put down how you get them, mate.
Ashley's on the mat and it looks like someone's hit him with a sledgehammer.
Mate, I would have swung around. It ain't no there with that sledgehammer, mate.
Oh, my God.
But anyway, that's bowls, mate. You take the good with the bad.
We've taken the bad with the worse.
Yeah, well, that's true too, Jimmy. And the unfortunate thing about it is another one coming up. No. Well, yeah, you know. Oh. Is it 2 now?
Don't mention it. They'll measure for 2.
Gee whiz. What a beautiful day here. 32 degrees in Mackay. There's 2 shots.
2 shots. Me being completely impartial, seemed to think we was robbed on that end.
I can't see how you can say that, Jim, because I know you are impartial. I think you're more than robbed, mate. It breaks your heart when you see things like that. But as I said to you, my friend, they put down how you get them. That's all.
You'll need a couple. You need a couple of pages of Phil's cap.
I think so.
When the lead doesn't draw a toucher for the first time and they get blessed with 2 shots.
Yeah. Yeah. Is he going to make up for it on this end, though, Jim?
It's not that far away.
Yep.
There'll be some outside that.
Be quite a few. But under a pretty handy first up bowl, really, by Andrew. Has he got the run on this one here? Not quite. Yeah, bad luck there by Barry Hearn. Looking about another 3 foot of weight by the looks of that. But, Andrew doesn't have to correct too much. Andrew Batteringham, I should say. But Batteringham's a very good name for rugby union, mate. Back in my day, they played for Parramatta.
Well, they called Battering Rams.
Batteringham's, yeah. Rod Batteringham, he played for New South Wales quite a few times on the wing. Now I'm showing my age here now, mate.
We have the local team versus Janet Healy 7-6 over there on the first game.
Yep.
So the other games being 10-3, 11-2 and 11-8 is Brownie from West Toowoomba playing Hogan from Gladstone, who's also close, 11-8.
Okay, Mark. Yeah, another good bowl there. But you're holding probably, well, definitely, I'd say 3 shots. Any movement on this front bowl here, though, very beneficial. Will just drop under it.
Got to scratch off the inside of those other 2, or it's going across.
Yeah, good attempt, though.
I guess he was looking to roll that bowl on the draw.
Yep.
So it wasn't good being wide. Just managed to be a little bit under.
They're going all right, Daniel. They're in front, mate.
How's that group of Gumbies from Red Hill going? They're going pretty good.
Yep. They're playing the local team here first up. Daniel, the team ably led by Ray Kurtz. Of course, Ray just come back from Perth with the Queensland over 60 squad that was victorious over in WA. So And I'll tell you what, they're putting up a good performance, but those boys from Red Hill are playing great bowls.
They're 11-6 in front.
Yes.
9 ends.
Yep.
Getting towards the halfway kick.
Okay, Steve. They could be looking for just a little bit of cover around the back here, which is going to be a very good bowl.
You don't have to put them near the kitty because you know that Toowoomba's going to rattle in, get the shot.
Yeah.
You don't have to be Nostradamus to predict another jag coming up soon.
Yeah, just a little bit too much weight on that one.
We'd have it in behind, but...
Yep. Okay, Steve with his next one. Just don't think he's quite got the weight on that one.
He's lacking, whichever he's lacking.
Yep. Just the weight, mate.
Well, we're a bit interested this time. Do we catch that bowl?
He is. Got it in the belly. One shot. Well done. Notice every time Ronnie Somerville comes in here, something out of the ordinary happens.
Okay. We're thinking that at 13-1 that Haydon Vogler has the advantage at the moment. Toowoomba are walking on water. We'll just see how he gets this one off the jack.
Yeah, the West Toowoomba ladies are going pretty good, really. West Toowoomba Bowls Club.
Here comes Haydon.
Trying to set this bowl out, but I don't think he's got the grass line.
Hasn't quite got enough weight that he was
Yeah,
thinking
the weight
of.
that he's after with that grass line.
He's played jack high weight.
It's more draw weight.
After we've wrapped him that he's got every conversion shot.
Wow. Do you count the last end as a conversion?
Oh, converted as also not only a conversion, a crippling conversion.
You got that right, mate.
Ashley's nearly got this. Touched the kitty up a bit.
No,
a little.
Just missed it. Yeah. Was it? Roll it 4 times, mate. Roll 4 times. Roll it 4 times, mate. Yeah. Nico agrees with me. He said only once. Nick said only once.
Here we go. We got...
Oh, he nearly got it the same way as last time.
Caught the edge of that and cut it across. He could have walked off.
Yeah, he got it that time, mate.
Now comes the only danger now. Ashley's last one. He has one conversion too. He's played it pretty well. Just a nice quiet skipper's shot to drop that metre short when you're holding.
Yes, sensible bowl. Can only do damage down there sometimes.
Well, that was 2 he gave away at about 4-1.
Yep.
Taken a while to recover from that.
So just the one there to the BARGARA boys.
And obviously we'll change the length of playing ditch to ditch every bowl.
Yes, it's really sort them out so we see if they can capitalise on the... Sometimes all you need to win an end and change the length and happy days.
Well, you didn't have to be Nostradamus to predict that they were going to change the length whenever they could get hold of the jack.
Yeah, ever so true.
Getting hold of the jack was the hard part.
Yep.
Baz didn't start with much grass here. Got a nice tight head
in the Red Hill Mackay game. Coetzee's having a bit of a look.
Yes.
The jack in amongst 5-6 bowls all within a foot. Rolsey seems pleased with himself.
He does, doesn't he?
Baz has got a bit of grass this time.
Yeah.
Can he get that one home?
Yep.
Because here it comes. It's got to be good.
Yeah, he's coming home nicely there.
Pretty good spot. Couple of foot behind.
Stephen, just for your knowledge, Stephen Farmer, actual fact, Rockhampton actually playing now, because Rockhampton, of course, in the same Group 6 as Bundaberg region.
Yeah.
So this is the winners, and in the pairs, which is on Monday and Tuesday, we have Clem McGee and Graeme Hutchinson from Rockhampton Central. They're representing Group 6 in the pairs, and of course in the singles we've got Trent Smiley from Boyne Port Curtis area. So that's the way it works, mate. It goes down to not clubs, it goes down to Group Steve. So, but Monday, Tuesday, mate, there'll be the
Rockhampton crew, Clem McGee and Graeme Hutchinson.
Hutchinson be on Monday, Tuesday, mate. But this is your group playing here now.
They beat Shane Rideout by 1 on the last end.
Yep.
In the zone final.
Yep.
And of course, Smalley played brilliant bowls to beat our Matty Tonkin. In the final of the singles in the zone.
Very handy player, young Matty. Nice bloke with it too. I tell you what, not going to be too far away with this one here. Great bowl.
Yes, with the...
pleasure, Steve.
With the dates changing for Premier League,
yep.
BARGARA 4s comes back to its own, where we would always have 3 greens playing on the Australia Day weekend.
What a great bowl.
This year, Australia Day falls on a Friday. So
yes, it does. Long weekend.
So we're lucky enough to be able to play 7 games.
So over the 3 days?
Over the 3 days. We play a lunchtime start on Friday and 2 games on the Sunday. So instead of playing 5 games and having everybody finish close, we'll have a deserved winner after 7 games.
That'd be good, mate.
2 half days and a whole day.
Yep.
And obviously, we probably have quite a few teams Premier League standard in amongst them.
Yes.
Seeing as Premier League won't be playing on that long weekend.
Yes. You're probably fortunate, and so are a lot of your other teams, though, mate, where probably Bruce and I are unavailable that weekend.
Are you sure you're unavailable?
Yes, mate, unfortunately. Otherwise, we'd be having a crack at it. We'd probably take Robbie up for a bit of experience for him.
It's only 15 grand or something, rather. It wouldn't be enough to cover your expenses.
No, probably not, mate, but we'd make do. I tell you what, not going to be too far away. Going to come to a good home. Thinks around the back here is ideal.
Not much out of the count.
Well, the one down with Mark's bowl there, that white bowl. All right, Steve.
Close again. Might touch the jack.
Doesn't want the kitty.
He might touch the jack. No, he went nowhere near it.
Oh, gee whiz. Well left there. Very well left.
Righto. One of Ashley's pet shots here to plough up on that backhand and roll that white bowl out.
Yeah, no, I look forward to that, Graeme. Absolutely fantastic to have you on board, buddy. Great job at Salisbury too, mate. Green's looking $1 million, mate. Well done, the crew down there. And I hope you eradicate your ground pearl problem there, buddy. But no, definitely, it's a must, mate.
Don't say ground pearl.
Ground pearl, mate.
That's a swear word.
No, for us greenkeepers, it's a nightmare, mate, I tell you. Well, I'm not a greenkeeper anymore. I'm retired.
I think just tired. Here comes Ashley, arriving on the backhand. Sit that white bowl.
Well, leaving a trail back to...
Ashley had to be inside that yellow, I think.
Yeah, but he can still dead draw it if he's got the weight. See the way that's coming back? Well, that's not a bad attempt, really, when you look at it there, Jim. Well, Carla's greens are running superbly.
Mel Elegant.
G'day, Mel.
I trust you'll need a few toilet breaks. Yeah, it is Caulfield Cup Day.
Yep.
Close here.
Very close.
Touched it to Ashley.
Yep. Yep. There you go. Ashley knew where to put his bowl there, Jimmy.
Might be more than one yet.
Yeah, it could be too. Green's running superbly here, Carla. Absolutely superb.
What do we know, lads?
Well, we know that you're not here with a cup of coffee yet, Troy.
Could
Drop one off to your mother on the way too, please, Troy.
Could do with a drink of water.
Oh, mate. You know how I like mine, mate.
Come the last 6 inches here.
He's got it. What a bowl. He may have made 3 out of that.
Has made 3 out of that.
I reckon he has. Yep.
We're not beaten at 13-1.
No.
But there's a bloke have something to do with it here. Bang.
Well, that's rattled the cage.
And did it go off or is it on?
No, it's on. And they'll be having one shot.
Maybe 2.
Yeah, it could be 2. I'm not too sure. What was the count there?
Didn't see.
I'll have to find out.
2.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, 2.
Well, Ashley joined the party then with those 2 bowls.
Certainly did. Vicky's on board straight away. Says, well played. It was well played too, Vicky.
Couldn't have been any better played. It was fantastic shots.
Troy is all over you, mate. You don't drink water, Jim, you see.
It is before lunch.
It is. Yes, before lunch he does.
And for some reason I'm extra thirsty today.
Oh, must have been something you ate last night, Jimmy, knowing you.
Could have been.
Yeah, the other way around, I see Pistol standing in front of me and he looks to be very thirsty.
He's been working all morning.
He's been mowing lawns.
You can tell the way he's got that
still
liquid refreshment.
He's keeping up his hydration, which is very good to see.
That 45, is that the temperature or?
Very pleasant 33.5 degrees here, mate. Robbie just putting a bit more water on the rocks behind us.
Pull up now, Baz.
Well, he's not far away, mate. It's a great bowl. Great first up bowl. Great bowl there, Barry. Played that very well.
That's the thing. We'll run with the breeze in the second half.
Yeah. G'day, Nev. Hope you're keeping well, mate. Neville Hook.
The girls are on their knees measuring over here and they've put 6 on their little cloth and they're still measuring.
Okay.
Can't fit 6 on that cloth.
No. I need a bigger cloth, mate. A great first up bowl here by Barry. Second one's looking pretty handy too as it starts working its way into the head now. It's not going to be too far away.
Inspired by Ashley's 2 good bowls.
Oh.
Yeah, well, that'll do there. That's not a bad spot.
Yep.
Annoys that hand.
Well, it forces Andrew onto his backhand.
Pyle was playing the Summit and they're 13-3 in front. The answer to that question, Troy. And
one down on the head.
Didn't take long to get that off.
Yes. Oh dear, he's had a day out here this morning.
The lead's got it off.
Andrew Bellingham.
That'd be his 5th toucher, 6th toucher, whatever it is. We've lost track.
No doubt see you very shortly, Troy, with a cup of coffee your mother promised that you're bringing up to us, seeing we're just up the road from you, not too far away.
Your mother promised. You sure? I didn't see it as a promise.
Oh, by the way, too, don't forget Robbie's a hot chocolate too, please, Troy. I'll keep forgetting about Robbie. Okay, tell you what, Mark, not going to be too far away this one.
He's under, but how far? Oh, he's
the
gone.
inside edge?
He's gone.
Not quite, no. So he's just starting to run on now, though.
What will be nearly 20-11?
Yep. Well, it's quarter past 10, I should say, Jim. So it's starting to release now. Is he in front of this?
Catch
He
it.
is.
He had to catch it. Oh, he didn't.
Very close.
He needed a bribey glide.
Yes.
Carla Pizzi. How is Wendy Jones going? We could tell you that one.
Wendy is playing against Cleveland on rink 3, and she's standing right in front of the scoreboard. Carla?
Exactly.
She's moved. Wendy.
15-2 in front.
15-2 in front, Carla. Carla, I hope that you're not driving down to South Suburban in Mackay today with all the talking you're doing on social media. Good bowl there from Ken.
The answer to that is yes, Troy.
He's probably forgotten what it is.
Steve needs a little tickle off that bowl.
Needs a bit more weight, mate. Now, there's a double you don't see too often there, mate. Pistol and biscuits.
Yeah, we just get Tool to sit in between them.
He'll be here this week.
We'll catch that bowl this time.
He's just not quite there, mate. Good first up bowl, though. I think pretty sure he's definitely got shot there, in my opinion. So,
well, we're saying the green's starting to turn, where you can have a look at that with the number of bowls on that side of the green.
yeah.
And Steve's taken the grass this time.
Yeah,
He
great
goes
home.
behind by 3 feet.
Yeah, straight home there, though. Something that's workable and usable. Good to hear that you're not driving, Carla. Good on you, Sue. Doing a great job. Look forward to seeing Carmen and Sue and Carla when they get here. Okay, so we've got Ashley on the mat at the moment. Forehand, little trail. Be nice just to tuck that kitty in behind that shot bowl of Ken Fitzgerald. Just get it out of Haydon's eye. A lot of times, just psychologically, once you get that kitty away, makes it a little bit harder for the opponent to get to it.
It's pretty close, this bowl.
Yeah, it is very close, mate. Just not quite going to make it, though.
Yes, it is.
No, not for what I called.
Oh, not for trail it.
No. But he nearly covered it up too, but Hayden's still got good vision of it. G'day, Timmy Phillips. How are you, buddy? Hope you're well. Look forward to catching up with you soon, Timmy.
Whoops, we're in trouble again.
He's very close.
We're in trouble again. Whoops.
As I said, psychologically.
Oh, it's fallen back. I guess it's the blue bowl shot.
Well, looking at it, I favour that from here.
This is close too.
This is very close. Got a little bit extra weight on this.
This is close too. You got to sit down.
It's just not going to pull up in time, mate. But Hayden now got the opportunity, I reckon, just to add a bit more to it.
Well, he doesn't want to touch the kitty. One, if it's holding shot, would be pretty handy. He doesn't want to hit that jack.
Two great bowls from Hayden.
That's how you do it.
Haydon Vogler. Absolutely magnificent bowls.
You want 2 shots, draw them.
Oh, mate. Yeah. Played it so well.
Mackay's basically levelled up with the Red Hill team at 10-11.
10-11, mate. That's one heck of a game there too. Just watching a few bowls come down there, which is right in front of us.
Here comes Rolsey.
He's got it. Oh, no, he didn't.
He's chopped right onto the back. The toucher
Okay.
right onto the back of the jack.
Right, looks like we're going back to 2-2 again, mate.
Yes, they've got the mat.
Straight back to maximum length.
And there's only one end at that length that way that he hasn't touched the kitty.
Yes, that was so true.
Patricia Steen, good to be watching bowls while I'm sick. Well, you shouldn't be sick.
Oh, Hope you get well soon, Patricia. I tell you what,
Is he
not a
going to
bad
touch
start.
the kitty? He looks like he's a mile heavy, a foot heavy. Haven't seen them since the cruise.
Okay.
Well,
Vicky's on the Bowls Queensland Facebook page at the moment, Patricia. She comes on every time Ashley plays a good shot.
Well, here comes Baz. We got that bowl in our sights.
Not quite, around the back.
Good spot.
Yep.
Mackay has the mat, so they must have levelled up with Red Hill.
No, I think it was a kill, mate.
Oh, was it?
I
Sorry.
think it was a kill, mate. They had too many bowls to play to... well, they may have, yeah.
Close this time.
Well, just roll back in there, Jim.
Got a little bit of it.
Yep. Just not quite enough.
Just enough to be 2 down.
Yes. Okay, Mark on the moment.
Going past, but how far? Had to be past a little bit. Maybe enough to be 3.
Not quite, I don't think, mate. Not quite, I don't think. This one here's looking pretty handy, though. Not going to be too far away. It's going to ease the pain. D shot. Well played.
Wonder Hutch.
Yep. Well played.
We scroll down a fraction, Robbie. That's all right. I know you're doing something else.
Yes, they're all natural greens, Graeme. I can assure you of that, and led to believe that all games are going to be played on the grass this week, because unfortunately we've had a pull-out in every discipline, which is, of course, forwards today, tomorrow, pairs Monday, Tuesday, and singles Wednesday, Thursday. So looking forward to showcasing that. And then, of course, next Saturday and Sunday, I'm led to believe they're playing on the indoor. Very good bowl. Well played.
Hutchie's played 2.
Yep.
2 in concussion.
Yes.
Graeme Hutchinson.
And of
Here
course,
for the pairs.
Yep. Yeah,
Yes.
Graeme Hutchinson. Yeah, he's here for the pairs too, isn't he?
Playing with me and Bobby McGee, Clem McGee.
Clem McGee, yep. Yes, no, it's running beautifully, Graeme. I think you'll have a ball on it, mate, in my opinion. It's, you know. No, Jim might know, Graeme, but I got no idea, mate.
Do you know who's pulled out of the pairs?
I think it's your partner.
It's a lady.
No, I'm only joking, Graeme.
It's a lady player. There's no pull out in the men's.
Yeah, no pull out in the men's, mate. So the men's section is full. Ashley, not Ashley, I should say.
Should I say that it's the long reach pair in the ladies?
Yep.
And Caitlin Inch in the singles,
In the singles.
preferring to represent her country. Can hardly blame her for that.
No. Where are they playing at, mate?
I don't know, actually. I'm sure Ramey will have a bet on New Zealand against us somewhere along the line.
Is that Junior on board, is it?
No, it's his brother, Bumper.
Bumper. Ah, it's Brian.
Same thing.
Same thing. Yep. Hey, Brian.
Sometimes called Mac the Knife,
mostly bumper or just plain brine.
Okay.
Port Curtis ladies game.
See you tomorrow, Graeme. Port Curtis. Yep.
Can't quite see at the moment.
Yeah.
I don't think you want to know the score, because the opposition is 18.
18.
And there's a 1 in front of.
Oh, what a great bowl by Haydon once again, Bruce. Jimmy, what a great bowl.
He continues to do it.
Yeah, it's... Yep. They've just got to move out of the way. There's about 100 people standing in front of that scoreboard. Oh, nearly got it. They're in double figures by the looks of it.
Yeah, it's a 1 and a something.
Something, yes.
Ashley's not up.
Not quite here. 18-10.
18-10.
18-10.
18-10 to West Toowoomba over Gladstone at the moment.
Yep.
And Haydon comes down. To cause more damage.
Well, mate, that was a great bowl by him. He was at least 3 down. Nathan, okay, give it to you in a sec, mate.
What are you after?
They're behind 12-9, Nathan. Behind 12-9 after 11 ends, mate.
They're playing North Mackay, and
Yep.
Janet's playing a last bowl now, chasing it to the head.
Well, I wouldn't say chasing, I'd say walking smartly.
They all clapped in the gallery. Can't quite see from my position.
I don't think Janet liked it by the looks of the body language.
Called an umpire to do a measure, 6-inch measure. Ashley's
very close, mate. Gonna put a tape on it. Can't blame him. Sometimes the camera angles here can be very deceiving. Bit warm out there, Jimmy, in the sun. Bad enough in here where we are.
I couldn't quite tell whether that was 1 or 2. I looked at both at the same time.
Yes. Are they going to do the board down there? That'll soon tell us.
Trish Chapman at Wagga Wagga.
Okay.
17 says there.
17s, that must have been 2.
Looked like 2 when they were measuring.
Just 1, Jimmy, says James Waters. That's not a problem at all, Nathan. Ask us and you shall receive, my friend. Got a cracking game here. The green really starting to run up now. It's running absolutely superbly. So, mate, knowing that every now and again you like to have a $1 or 2 on a horse, I'm led to believe. What's your pick for the Caulfield Cup, mate?
I'll wait to see what my information says.
Okay.
Where the gold trip is just set for the Melbourne Cup again.
Yep. Great bowl, great starter there once again from Andrew.
Gold Trip's run last week fortnight ago was unbelievable.
I can let you know now, Nathan, it's 12-11 on that rink. I'm looking straight at it now and there's no one standing in front of me. So Janet must have picked up 2 in the last game. So 12-11, so crack of a game over there. Because they're playing the local Mackay team. And didn't really need that one. Got the edge of it. Of course, our next game, Jim, which will be starting around about one-ish, is Tansy versus Kalanga. That's the next game there, Nathan. It's on next, mate. Oh, I'll tell you what, knocked up another one. Holding 2 shots there. The BARGARA combination.
Rex Hawkins. I was down at Musgrave Hill a week and a half ago running the university games and run into my old mate Schofield.
Ronnie Schofield, Scoey, yep.
And he tells me that he's a selector for the arm bowlers.
Yep.
And he wanted to know when he'd be able to pick me because I was getting old and decrepit and
yes,
be requiring an arm.
Obviously, he knows you very well.
It was very good of him to say that, I thought.
What time frame did you give him? Another great bowl there.
Very soon.
Very soon, did you? Yes.
Jimmy Waters. Affectionately known as Muddy.
Muddy.
Bloody Muddy. Somewhere near this, McNamee's nearly got that bowl. Not got.
Oh.
He went nearly.
Nearly. Yeah, very nearly. I tell you what, I thought he had that on the edge. He just snuck around it.
He nearly hit the jack. Once he missed the bowl, I don't know how he missed the jack.
Well, that measure that you're talking about before, the North Toowoomba ladies, I can tell you right now, they're now 21-10 from the Toowoomba's. So they must have picked up a few on that end that they were measuring, Jim, as you were referring to at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you what, not a bad bowl here neither from Ken. Has it got the run? Had a perfect line, just pulled up. So Steve doesn't have to change too much. Probably just drop about 2 foot of weight. Probably look for second shot here, I'm assuming. So you get shots a bonus.
Well, he's
He's
rounded
close.
again.
That's a great bowl. Just the one down, mate. That's a very good bowl there from Steve.
Great weight control.
Yep.
Isn't Bowls Queensland using Bowls Link and Faulkner?
No, and they're not.
Don't know the answer to that one, Anne.
Well, I can assure you they're not. I can assure you the Gold Coast Tweed District's using it. How are you keeping anyway, Anne? Good to have you on board this morning. So we've got great ladies match coming up this afternoon between Kalanga and Tansy. This should be a crack of a game. Some pretty good names in there, both those teams. Of course, the Kalanga team ably led by Janet Healy. Oh, just going to sneak under that. It's going to lock in another second shot.
He only has to throw them down towards the other end and they do something.
He gets results, doesn't he, mate? 100% correct there, James. Listen, how's that brother of yours, mate? Haven't seen him for ages. What's Johnny doing with himself these days?
Quite a few different things.
Mm-hmm. Bowling-wise?
Playing pretty good.
Good stuff. Always does go all right, Jimmy. Young Johnny?
Playing pretty good.
Just going to cut across the head. Not quite got the weight to get there, Ashley.
I doubt he'll be playing bowls on Caulfield Cup Day.
No, I doubt that very much also too, mate. Taking after his brother. Okay, Hayden pretty close to this. Very, very close to this.
Doesn't miss many, does he?
That's an incredible bowl. You don't see much better than that, Jim. That's just an absolutely sensational bowl.
Kenny's saying, come round that.
Yep.
Come round that and touch the kitty back 3 inches.
Yeah. Easy shot to play.
Get something harder.
Yeah. Tell you what, though.
He's trying.
Is he around this front one? If he is, he's awfully close to this.
He's round it.
He's
Yeah.
awfully close.
Get something harder to play.
What a bowl.
We'll replay that one.
Yeah. Mate, what a great
Trying
bowl.
to make two.
I don't like his chances. But
Gonna have a look. Here we go. Here we go. We get it again. Look at that for a shot.
Great bowl. Just perfect. Making Steve measure, earn his keep.
See, you can call for a measure and the boss comes straight up with it.
Yep.
One.
One?
One.
Yes, I believe it's one. You think it's one?
Great bowl from Vicky.
Yeah. Was a sensational bowl, Vicky.
We said get something hard to do, and he played it. Inspire Bowser into drawing one here, I reckon. He done just that.
G'day, Clive.
Sit.
Patricia, you caught up with Vicky. Good on you. The Pyalba game is 14-6 to Pyalba. And they just won another end there. So they haven't put that on the board as yet because the Pyalba Leads just picked up the mat. Young Brody, he's putting the score up now. And if they all stand out of the way, which they're not going to do. That's what I love about bowlers. They put the score up and everybody stands in front of the score.
6 to something with a 1 on it.
15-6 now to Pyalba over the summit. So a good starter there once again from Andrew. Just a little bit more grass required, but not a bad starter. Pleasure, Steve. Not a problem at all, mate. G'day, Clive. We please two people at once there. So, Barry Hearn on the mat at the moment.
Coming back.
It's not a bad first up bowl. Really starting to release now, isn't it?
Second up bowl, that one. It's got
yes.
one over here in the left-hand corner.
Yep. Yeah, it is there too.
Left a little bit behind.
Yep.
Righto, Hutch. We've got to score most of these 7 ends.
Yes, mate. Just going to sneak around the back. One in, one out. Okay. Mark.
He's walked away from that one.
Yes, he doesn't like that at all, mate.
And you can see why he doesn't like it at all.
Yes.
Clive Williams.
On you, Clive.
Tomorrow afternoon, be here.
Look forward to seeing you, mate. What's Clyde playing in, mate?
He's not. His daughter's playing in the singles.
Ah, okay. What, Nicole?
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff. Always good to catch up with any of them. Great family of bowlers.
Nicole's playing Adele Perseus first game.
Oh, that'll be a cracker. Two very capable bowlers there. Tell you what, has he got the run? He's not going to be too far away.
Kenny somewhere. Depends how he touches that jack.
Geez, those bowls turn, don't they?
It's getting closer to 20 to 11.
Yep.
It is.
It's after 20 to 11, mate.
Ah, that's why.
That was a while ago.
It's 2 minutes ago.
Oh, Steve just running.
Pick up a bit of pace, pick up a bit of grass. We'll see this one come home. All the way too.
Yeah, coming home beautifully. Geez, it's still running though now, isn't it? It's really starting to...
all the way and more.
well, yeah, really starting to run on now, mate. Right, Steve.
It's only 34 in the shade.
Yeah, it's just 34.1. Very pleasant day here at Mackay. Should warm up this afternoon, I'm assuming.
Wonder how hot it'll be in front of that TAB screen.
Ah, mate, I think it's probably better off out here talking to Carly and myself, mate. In my opinion, it'd be a lot more fun than trying to back winners, because we know that you will struggle.
There's Caulfield.
Last time I checked, Caulfield's in Melbourne. I tell you what, Ashley, let's sneak inside this. There'll be another one, I reckon.
Could be. Hayden's got a little bit of travel on it.
Mm.
Will it get through that gap? Ooh,
Really hard to tell, mate.
Nobody said anything much up that end.
Yep.
We figure that one being a little tight, Ashley, because it's nearly crossed the line already.
Yeah, just didn't have the weight neither, really, Jimmy.
Well, he's put it out there. It's a long way out there, but here it comes. Jump out of the road, Mackay. Oh. Okay.
Got to be one to the Bush Rangers. That bowl of Haydon. Once again. Unbelievable. It's, again, he just snuck that one bowl in there, didn't he?
Destroying their confidence.
Oh, mate, that was a great bowl. So, again, I'm assuming they'll go 3/4 to full length as they have done most of the game, Jimmy.
It'll be up near the 6 foot line.
He's let him off slightly, mate.
Some people might say 2 metre line.
Yep. You having finished school before that came out,
Not sure. I'm not sure. Dollars and cents came in 66.
Yes, yes. Oh, what a great start once again by Andrew.
It wouldn't be dead for quids. It's been gone for a long time.
Yeah.
I'm not sure when our metric system came in. It was a fairly long time ago. Best part of 50 years, I suppose.
Yeah.
Someone will Google that and tell us.
No doubt someone will. One thing about our viewers, they're all very knowledgeable. Thank God, because we're not. Okay. Andrew doesn't have much to change, really, after his first bowl. Got this pointed very well once again. Has he got the kitty?
Tucks it up.
Once again, he takes the kitty off the centre line and then puts it back there. It's just for good measure. Hey, Amanda. How are you, buddy? How are you, Manny? Hope to catch you in the next week or so, mate.
You catch him in the pairs.
Yep.
On Monday.
On Monday. Look forward to seeing you, champ.
Nearly, Baz. Just a fraction short.
Yep. Nice little drive from Airlie Beach, mate. Probably be down Sunday, I'm assuming, Amanda. Okay. Has he got it out there?
It's behind.
Yep. Handy.
Not all that far behind.
Mm.
Hutchie's going to bump that one up if he's up. If he's not up, he won't be bumping it up.
No, he's not there, mate. Yeah, just going to cut this one from Mark. Didn't quite jump in front of it.
Bit more weight this time, Hutchie. Ashley's going to have a look.
Yep.
Nearly got the jack. Just nearly.
Just sneaking around the back. Now.
Hi, guys from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan.
Ah, Owen Wright. Hey, Owen. One of our regulars, mate.
Digging in the cold, cold snow.
Yep. Tell you what, Steve, he's not going to be too far away with this. Mate, what a bowl. Very handy home. And it fell over. Could be. What do you mean, good morning, Amanda? Did you just get out of bed or something, did you, mate? Tell you what a reply though. What a bowl.
One for Kenny.
That's a great bowl. Okay, Steve on the mat once again. He's definitely, here he's got the weight in the region. Just quite hasn't got the run. Yep.
Well, they have 4 second shots.
Yes, they do, my friend.
And how do they get that off?
Pretty hard.
It looks like that Charlie might get him off.
Yeah. Yeah, there is a Charlie there for sure.
Kenny might draw another one here yet. Oh, he's not here.
No. And it might take the Charlie away from him. No, not quite. Still there. I think Hayden's having a look at that now.
Well,
He says,
it's got.
yeah, he's had a look at it.
That's what he's got to play, because otherwise he's got to draw within an inch or chip the kitty the right way and then be lucky.
Yeah.
He is 18-5 in front.
Yes, ever so true. Sometimes you got to.
There's
no harm in dropping the one.
If he's got 4 second shots, he hasn't got much to lose.
No, ever so true. That's what I'll be playing anyway. He's going to draw it off on the backhand, he reckons. Bit quick. Bit of excitement in there.
After that one, he might play the other shot. Maybe it's going to hit the jack and not the bowl. He was over the top of it, and we're a long way back here.
We certainly are.
Ashley's nearly 2. He is 2. Another good shot, Ashley.
Yep.
Well, he's got to play that shot now.
Yeah, good call. Well, that shot.
A bit unlucky.
Not quite. Not quite. I thought he played one of those shots again there, Jimmy.
A bit unlucky. He'd be disappointed that didn't work.
Yeah.
Every other shot he's played has worked.
It's worked. Yes.
Just got onto the wrong bowl. He wasn't far away from the bowl he was after.
Ash just dropping a little bit short. Perfect line. Heard the call too from the distance.
Yeah, it's 2 it is. You could see it easily on the top left-hand corner.
Yep. Of course, the wonderful sponsors. See them up there. All very valuable to letting us showcase this weekend. We thank them very much. Yep. We'll go through them after the screen, but very good sponsors there. That's, of course, was Bio Scraps Group. Scapes. Bio Scapes. Yeah, Scapes, beg your pardon. Look at it from a distance. Running through their head here slightly with this one.
It's a scape.
Yeah, it's a scape, mate. Not skates.
I see Baz's plan here. Put it on the lip of the ditch. Wait for someone to hit it in.
You reckon that's the call, mate?
Well, plenty of times it happens.
Yeah, it's not a bad price. It's really starting to run now, though, isn't it?
Yes.
Really starting to run.
Fast 16.
I think it's past 16 now. Just looking at some of the other rinks here, and they're all playing full length now, really. There's not many bowls in front of the kitty, Jim.
Baz has only gone a metre and a bit off the line, so
Yep.
that must make it curl a fair way out to that blue line. Not quite. Mackay, 5 behind Red Hill, holding 3.
Yep. Yeah, it's good weighted bowl there from Andrew, but just need a little bit more grass with that one. Perfect weight.
Hutchie's walked away from that one when it was halfway down.
As you said, it's definitely starting to have some finish to it now.
Watch this one get across.
Well, mate, you can tell it's really starting to dry out and run because there's not one bowl on the right-hand side of the line there, Jim, is there? Everyone's crossing the head.
Well, cross a blue line.
Yes.
Which is approximately a metre. Pick it up, Hutchie.
And he did.
Cut it down the line anyway.
Yep. A good looker here.
It's got to go a bit yet. Won't go much of it.
Yep.
Pulls up into that one.
Yep. Good bowl there from Mark. Got the result they required. Just a bit runny with this one. They kept those three too, mate.
Yeah, Benny Walsh is very unlucky. He got between a couple and then fell on his back.
Okay, Steve.
I guess it runs into the blue one again, or the white one again. Maybe not.
It'd still be two.
Nah, only one.
Okay, what's going to happen with this one here?
It's not up.
It's not up.
Oh, it's not up or not out. I'm not sure which.
Bit of both, mate. Bit of both.
Hutchie's the only one really that go anywhere near the right grass.
Yeah.
But I guess Steve will correct on his first one. Maybe not. Maybe he's still tight. With near perfect weight.
Mm. Well, it's there for anyone, for either of the skips. That's out in the open.
Yeah, Skip's job to draw it. And they say you'll draw that, Skip.
Yep.
Yeah, but none of you three could.
Good. Yes, ever so true. Yes, John says, keep it going. Pialba and BARGARA. Okay, Ashley on the mat first up.
Well, he's put it out a bit.
Comes down to his weight.
It's coming a bit. Has to stand up.
Yep. Okay, Haydon. Got to come round that front one.
Well,
And comes down to his weight.
might knock Ashley in for shot. No. I'd say it's still one to the white ball.
Yep. Yeah, it looks that way.
Look to be under for grass line.
Yeah, absolutely, mate.
It's under for weight line.
But every one of those bowls, if you notice, Jim, every one of them's across the head, hasn't it?
Yep. Well, he's got any weight, he draws a shot, but I don't know that he's up. Oh, he's nearly up. Well, that makes two. Going to measure the yellow one against the blue one.
This is the one I was saying wasn't in. And it's not in. And that one is. That's 2.
Yeah, it was pretty close by the looks of it, mate.
11 shots, 5 ends.
5 ends.
Say it quickly.
Yes. Very quickly, Jim.
You've got to score most of these.
Yes, can't let them win an end.
Or possibly at least keep the margin down.
Yeah.
In sectional play.
Yeah.
Even though this is a 3 section and only the last team will drop out. One will play for gold and one will play for bronze. The team running third will get to watch.
Yes. And a good starter there once again too by Andrew. Good weighted bowl.
13 in 4 ends. We better fix up my equation.
Obviously you're a teacher.
No.
No?
Annoyed a few.
Annoyed of you. Good boy. I only went to school because of the sport. And I realised I didn't play sport every day.
Finished in the same spot as the first 2.
Yeah, mate. Going to just shoot across the head.
Someone threw the kitty a bit sideways.
Yes. But he's holding 2 shots. Okay, need a bit more grass here, Barry. Oh, I think he's underdone again though, Bruce.
Yep.
Jimmy. Very much underdone.
Look at that. The 4 jack-high bowls.
Yeah, absolutely. A bit like the last M, mate, where everyone crossed the line. Okay.
3 of the games out of 7 are 2 the difference.
Yeah.
Stage.
Some good games out there, Jim.
Actually didn't watch that one for long either.
He turned his back on that one pretty quickly, mate.
Just watching that bowl on the next door rink travel on.
Mm-hmm.
Winds the clock back when you greenkeepers used to have fast greens.
Mate, we made greens fast and then bowls companies made them tighter. Took the skill completely out of the game. Don't blame greenkeepers, Jimmy. Not when I'm around.
Hutch is nearly here except for the last metre.
Yep. Okay, so going to 1 bowl, going to stay this side of the line.
Well, this one's not staying that side of the line either, but it might count.
Yep.
3.
Good bowl.
3 or 4 shots this end put this game to bed.
Yeah, again.
Smack on that jack-eye line over there. Someone put one out, 2-foot jack-eye on the other side. Not Macca's not wide enough, but he's going to draw another shot. Maybe.
Mm.
No. He's quick as well.
Well, this one here is definitely wide enough, mate, surely. Weight's looking not too bad neither. Oh.
Well, he's got it out there.
Again, is he just going to drop under this last bowl?
Going to draw a shot nearly on it. Oh, he's not up. Maybe 4 shots.
Definitely holding a few, mate.
Maybe. Ashley's played a good one.
Yeah, played it very well, mate.
He got out there in the territory.
Yeah, that's a very good bowl.
Oh, had to sit.
Steve having a quick look. See his call in a minute. Said he likes us, I think he just said.
Only because it's closer.
Good on you, Clive. I tell you what, he's played this very well too. Haydon, gee whiz, that's a great bowl, isn't it?
He's been a bit too good for us.
He has, hasn't he? He's really, his conversion shots have been the thing that's impressed me the most, I think. Jimmy?
He's started to draw as good as anything as well.
Yep.
Ashley's played the first bowl pretty good. Still going to lose 2.
No, it was... Hello, they finally dropped one there, Jim.
Threw one in the ditch.
Yep. Finally dropped one. So going to have a change of length here, which may favour the BARGARA boys.
Well, we put the jack somewhere else.
Yeah.
Somewhere where they can't see it.
Can't see it.
Like in someone's pocket.
Yes.
I think that was one of Bobby Appo's tricks. Put the jack in his pocket to stall the game a bit.
Yeah, just running through the head there, but look at grass line, absolutely spot on. Not too far away at all. Good starter. This, of course, being the 19th end. We see Colin Means, the hard-working president of the South Suburban Bowls Club up here in Mackay in here at the moment. Doing a lot of sweating. We're us finely tuned athletes. We don't sweat very much. Body's well tuned. Just overcorrected slightly there, Jimmy. But handy bowls. Well, it's just going to fall over. It's better to say it's still on the run there, which is a very usable bowl, but just fell over. So, Barry.
Baz has got some grass.
Yes.
Oops, he's got some grass, but not enough.
Not enough. Yeah, no, running superbly, mate. Absolute credit to Warren Minns as the greenkeeper here. That's a superb job. Okay, Mark, has he got the run on this? He's not going to be too far away.
Plenty of run.
And that's the shot. Played that very well.
We'll see how they continue their form this afternoon.
Yeah.
Because the West Toowoomba boys will be against Broadweach this afternoon. Basically a winner to go to the gold medal.
Yep.
Well, perhaps not. There's another game to play tomorrow where Ashley regroups and takes on Nick Cole. Ex-BARGARA player Nick Cole, you'd say. His old man was looking forward to playing against Nick in the pennant finals, but Broadbeach haven't made it through to the pennant finals.
They didn't make it, mate, no. They got beaten by Musgrave Hill.
And then Musgrave Hill have gone down.
Quite convincingly.
And Nick can come along and watch his old man play in the final of the pennant.
That's the one, mate. He certainly can.
Who I imagine is probably playing at Woodgate in their $10,000 fours. How is Pyelba going? They're going along very nicely.
18-8. 10 in front on 15 ends. So just get an update there from Brody. Brody. $20-8. There you go. Straight from the number 2 for Pyelba. Keeping the card. Well, you look at that team there, I think he's the only one that probably could count, mate. In my opinion, what do you reckon there, mate?
I didn't bring my mouth guard, so I wouldn't be game to say anything like that.
I could take my teeth out, mate, but I also know Nick Gosley's bodyguard, mate, so.
Here goes Steve Mack, straight across the head.
There's a few brains there, mate. Good team in actual fact, good bunch of guys too. Great bunch of guys.
Well, Kenny's got it out there somewhere. And it's coming back towards that white thing.
It's going to pick it up, not quite going to
sit that white thing would do.
Yeah, good ball. One shot. Well done. Well played.
He was thereabouts. Just got a little bit of help off that white ball.
Yep. G'day, Sid. How are you, mate?
Appears that the locals have got a 5-shot lead over Janet Healy on 16 ends.
Yep.
17-12.
I say the Toowoomba girls are home and hose.
Yeah. Janet mightn't be a smiling self in the second game if they get beaten in the first one.
Yep. See Nick Gosley trying to draw a shot. He's not going to be too far away. What a great bowl by Nick. Oh, his team was even clapping him. Gee whiz.
Well, if they didn't clap that one, they'd have handcuffs on.
The support crew aren't going off that much, I must admit.
Ashley got this or not? We'll find out where it goes to.
Yeah, that's a great bowl, mate. He's made a couple out of that.
1, 2, 3.
Maybe even
4.
4. That's a great bowl. Played that brilliantly. Just picked up the kitty.
We imagine that's Haydon walking down the green. It is. It's not going to look any prettier when you get up here, Haydon.
No, it's not.
That looks pretty ugly from the other end, but it's going to look even uglier.
He's got to be careful if he plays his backhand he's looking at just on that pink bowl. If he gets the wrong side of it, he could promote that also for another shot too, though, Jimmy. You know, there's a bit of a gap there.
He is 15.
On the forehand.
He is 15 in front.
Really?
2 ends after this.
Yes.
He might as well just fly up there and smack it.
Well, that's what I reckon.
He hits that front Charlie. That white ball's going somewhere.
Yep.
We'll see what sort of weight he elects to play. Just arriving by the look of that.
Yeah.
Just arriving too. That's more a draw shot.
Not quite.
What sort of a shot was it, but brilliant.
3 shots.
Could it? That's it.
He wasn't far away, was he? Nearly got the result out of that one too, Jimmy.
You imagine.
Well, Ashley played a great bowl of his first one. How good's his memory?
He might still be 4, and he's got a bowl coming in. As long as he doesn't get that short one. He's got grass.
Yep.
He might just get onto Barry's bowl.
Very close.
Might just draw another one.
Doesn't want to move it. Does not want to move it. Rattled round. What happened?
Don't know what happened. It stayed in there somewhere. 4.
3. Yep.
Okay.
Yes, so handy pick up.
I thought Baz's bowl might have been in as well.
Yeah, it did look like it, mate, didn't it? But we're a long way away. Well, we're about to find out they're putting it up now.
Mackay Red Hill Games won the difference.
Yes. Yes, 22-10. How's Wendy Jones going? We have a Suburban girl standing in front of the board. Yes. Can't see, mate. I can see 17-13 on one ring.
Little further, Baz. Little further than that one.
Good track, mate. Just needs a bit more weight. Okay. Andrew. Changing hands because of that last bowl.
Travelling a little.
Yep. There's Wendy Jones. Looks as though she's got a comfortable lead over there. 20 to 8, yep. That's it's North Queensland versus Cleveland. Yeah, 21-8 on that rank. It said Julie Allen got a pretty handy lead. Benny Walsh 16-15 up over Ray Kurtz, a local team from South Suburban. And of course, Benny Walsh from the Red Hill Bowls Club down in the Brisbane district. So, okay, looking to dead draw it. Beating this wing bowl. Yeah, that's a very good bowl there. Well played. This being the 20th end of 21 ends, or they got 1 hour and 8 minutes left to play. 3 hours 45 minutes per game.
Haven't had many dead ones in this game.
Hasn't been, Jim.
Like any dead ones, should I say?
No. It's now 18-12 over there. Janet Healy behind. Another good bowl here coming in too. That's very well played there, Ken. That's pretty much the shot. So Steve on his forehand.
You put it out there somewhere.
Yep. Just running through. Beautiful finish on it at the moment.
Good bowl.
Yeah, another great bowl here too, just quietly, Jim. Two very good bowls. They'll both be in the count. Steve just running through. Little inside edge, not quite, no. Perfect grass line on both Steve's bowls, but just a little bit too much weight on them.
We'll see what Haydon does, because mostly he's been drawing on his backhand.
Yeah.
Well, it's been the open hand.
Yes, but it's not open this time, mate.
It's been the open hand. He's been drawing the shot most times on it.
Yep.
We'll give him a crack at the forehand, see if he can play that one.
See how he goes, mate.
Ashley will be first up.
Yes.
Oh, Ashley. He's going to play forehand. Doesn't want to be narrow and slice that jack down the line.
Oh, no.
A little bit over, not much.
Yeah. Yeah, not quite here with this one, mate.
Well, some sort of a sider. He just about hit his line. And Ashley is just that fraction over. He's got a nice track again. Draws another shot this time. Nearly on it.
Just about going to be all over this, mate.
Nearly on it.
Oh.
1, 2, 3. And a quarter. Quick, is he? Look out, here he comes. Look out, Baz.
Just a bit quick.
He was quick. 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
9 the difference on the last end. I suppose we know who's going to win.
Yes, I think we do, mate.
And Red Hill have scored that end. They go 2 in front.
It's been a crack of a game, that one too, mate.
Deep and meaningful, because they both have to play Pyolba yet.
Yes. There's some great games out there, mate, that's for sure. So down to the last end. So, BARGARA setting the length, of course, having won the last end.
Well, Ashley's standing up the green, and this one's going how far past him? Right to his toes. How much travel's that got in it?
Way too much.
Off the screen.
Yes. He's still on the green though, so.
There we go.
Yeah, great starter.
You'd think biscuits would get you a drink of water when you're really thirsty, and he's standing there doing nothing, eh?
Well, he's got his hands on his hip. He's not listening.
No. It's a waste of time.
Yep.
He's got this one out in a nice bit of country.
He has, mate. He's got pretty. Oh, he has got pretty good weight on this.
Nice bit of country.
Not too far away.
What's your temperature gauge say now?
34.9.
That all?
Very pleasant in the shade. Probably just gone around the back and put a bit more water on the rocks. Yes, you can hear him sizzling.
You guys.
When do they ever sell air-conditioned marquees? I think we should buy one, Jimmy.
I think you should stop your whinging.
It's going to be warm in here this afternoon, mate. And we got a guest commentator coming in, one of Mackay's finest.
Oh, that was a bad shot. That was a bad shot by Red Hill out of drive there and missed by 2 metres.
Yep. Very telling part of the game too, because I think they're holding 3 shots there by the looks of things. No,
Well,
2 now. This one's looking pretty good.
they need Kenny to play one here.
Just a bit runny.
I like it runny.
Handy home though.
Righto, Kenny. Bit of glory on the last end.
Yes, mate.
Nice track. Good track. Good bowl.
Just running through the head, mate.
Left-handers curl. Left hand
Yep.
natural, get a little bit more turn on their forehand. Judging the last one, that one's got to go across the line.
Well, you think it should. It's holding it pretty well at the moment, though. Look at this. What a great bowl by Steve. Gee whiz, that really held that line, didn't it?
Well, that last bowl of Kenny's went through that gap. And that's no wider.
He's got more weight on it, though, has he?
He's going across, so he's got to hit something. There he goes.
Yep. In actual fact, his weight wasn't too bad, but it was more draw weight.
See, they're a bit away from the jack. They're not. Looks like they're closer than that on this angle.
Okay, Steve.
Well, it's another in the count. It's just where in the count.
Oh, it's good bowling, mate.
Four or five. Haydon's lead played well. You're certainly right about that, Nathan.
Yeah, played very well, Nathan, that's for sure. But they've all contributed throughout the game, though, Jim, haven't they? Every one of them. All done a bit.
Ooh, Ashley.
Tell you what, he's not going to be too far away. Look at this for a bowl.
Only 5 down. Cut some out.
Yep, good
3
bowl.
out.
Yeah, that's a very good bowl. We've just got to change it slightly with his next one. This being the last end.
Benny Walsh went through the gap again. 3 down or whatever it is. Would square that game up.
Just caught the front there, Haydon. .1 degrees now, Jimmy.
Just got to get there, and he's not up.
Yes.
Nearly up.
Shaking hands. Great bowl once again by Haydon.
4 shots.
4 shots. That definitely helps the average.
50 cents
Jim?
in the dollar, 26.13.
Yep.
Well, the number of good shots that Haydon's lead played and Haydon converted was a lot more than 13.
Oh, mate, they played brilliantly. They really did. I said, but the whole team contributed pretty well, really. Jimmy?
Oh, yes.
They all did their part when they had to.
And they've had 21 ends. They'll give Broadbeach a bit of a run this afternoon.
Oh, absolutely, mate. I couldn't agree more on that. That'll be a cracker game too. And, of course, this wonderful event couldn't be brought to you if it wasn't for
All of the council, for a start, in the region, Mackay Regional Council, Henselite, Choice of Champions, Key Solutions Group, Bioscapes Group, South Suburban, Queensland Government.
And of course, Bowls Queensland, their regular sponsors. Mullins More Than Law, Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, Asset Sports, J. Carroll Club Promotions, and Bioscapes Group. So you on board? So good to see them come on board with Bowls Queensland. It's great to see.
I'd like to
thank
all the listeners for putting up with me.
Mate, pleasure having you here,
and
Jim.
We'll see you another day.
We definitely will, Jimmy. So best of luck this afternoon, mate. And all the very, 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 very best, mate. So we look forward to catching up with you very shortly.
Thank you, listeners or viewers, or whichever is the right word. I'll leave you with Brian.
Thank you very much, Jim. So, Bioscapes Group is a Constitution Savings Club, $1,000 with expert consultation before digging dirt to get it done right the first time. They do experts in soils and world-class base construction, ensuring your level surface lasts the test of time. We offer the following services to ensure your new green stays in mint condition, preventing algae and wear and tear issues. So got a lovely picture of them up there on the screen of what they do, and well worth a phone call for a chinwag too if you're thinking about going in that direction. So we thank them for their sponsorship. Now, of course, the Gold Coast Tweed District is our merchandising section, and that's what we can send to you. You can contact us on www.gctbowls.org.au. You got bowls cloths there, drink bottles, stubby holders, you name it, we've got it. Key rings, it's all there for you. Maybe for someone that you're playing against who hasn't been to the Gold Coast or whatever, you can buy them a drink bottle or a bowls cloth or whatever, and we'll mail it to you. And there it is there. As said, available wherever we are, or www.gctbowls.org.au. NTH.org.au. Great collection of memorabilia there for anyone trying to cover all angles. And of course, we've also got one of our sponsor of the live streaming is West Coast Bowls. So contact Chris Faulkner from West Coast Bowls, an absolute wonderful sponsor of the Gold Coast Tweed District Bowling Association. Of course, we'll have more to say about them over the next couple of days. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you very much for your patronage this morning. We hope you enjoyed the telecast this afternoon. We've got a special guest commentator coming in to do the ladies' game, one of Mackay's finest. I look forward to seeing Carly Burns. Should be in shortly. On behalf of Robbie Allen, myself, Brian Marshall, we thank you very much for your patronage. Enjoy your bowls and support your club. Back on air around about 1 o'clock. Thank you very much.